What's going on, guys? We are the Rollin 20's, and we are back with Dark Alliance for the first time in a while. And you may see we have a new face with us tonight, and we have lost another face. Woo Man. Yeah. Woo Man.
I'm sorry. I'll be quiet.
Woo Man, the player of Gabaru the Second, is going back to school.
Don't say his name.
So, but hopefully when he finishes up his program, we get him back. But, Gabaru is probably going to be staying in the Elf Song Tavern, teaching Tony how to cook and raising his boars. He's going to be staying behind, and Bagel is going to have to come up with a new name.
It's Bagel.
Bagel?
Yeah.
Where's the G come from now?
Gary.
Oh, okay. Oh, there's just not two G's anymore.
Yeah, there's just not two J's. Yeah.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
They're changing the spelling of.
It went from Bagel to Bagel to Bagel.
It still says Gabaru's here. I was excited.
No, hold on. I'm gonna fix it. I didn't know his name.
Welcome to the club. We got jackets.
Drink.
Well, welcome to the mayhem, Mr. Halfnut.
Apparently, we all got a drink because there's been a sub. So.
Okay. Hold on. I gotta have this come through my headset so that way that doesn't happen again.
We'll do
cheers.
Oh, also reset the drink counter. The fuck is it at 11?
11.
Oh, my bad.
So, anyways, this is Nick, who will be joining our campaign in place of Woo Man. And he has a nice cat with him.
Oh, it's a pussy.
Welcome to the club.
Oh, come on.
Ooh, we got another sub.
Woo, I love you, buddy. I love you, buddy.
Cheers.
Love you.
But yes, Woo Man will be missed in this campaign. And all you Gabaru fans out there, he might be back in the future, so don't get your hopes up. Yeah, this is episode 16. We've been doing this campaign since January 2nd. So that's pretty cool that we are 6 months in. 6 months, 16 episodes, 15 on YouTube. Why are you pointing?
I don't know. It's a 15.
Oh, okay.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So we're going to do our player introductions, and then I'll do a recap on where we're at, because we haven't played in a while. Let's start with the newbie. Who are you? What are you drinking? Who's your character?
How y'all doing? Mr. Halfnut or Nick. My character is Illidan. I'm going to be drinking Modelo's tonight.
Things like this made me a monster.
That's
What
respectable.
class is your character, and what race?
So, I am a dark elf fighter, and I'm a pirate.
Pirate in the party.
Just coming in.
Okay. Thank you, Parzival, for the biddies. And Albino. That's 2 drinks from Albino.
That's right. Single biddies make Woo Man drink.
Oh, so we have to drink for those? Okay.
He did 200 is what I was referencing.
Oh yeah.
2 drinks for 200.
I'm here for it.
Yeah. But let's have Lyril go next.
Alright, what's up, everyone? My name is Parzival. I'm playing Lyrel Baltras, who is a level 5 rogue ranger.
A what?
I am drinking some locally brewed hard root beer tonight because it was like the only thing in my fridge.
Good choice.
Hard root beer?
Yeah, hard root beer.
I was trying to come up with jokes, but
My root's hard just thinking about
bro,
it.
I was going there, but I stopped. I was totally gonna make a dick root joke.
Okay, guys, if you, I know it's been a while since we've done this. I mean, we did play last Wednesday, but you pass it off to the next person.
That DM really grabbed this game by the root.
I will send it off to Gary, who currently has his face blocked by a mic volume.
Fuck! My bad!
Oh, my god, time. Well, I'm Albinosaur, and I am playing Garrick. I'm playing Gary ? But okay, this is stupid. It's like a soap opera. I'm a drunken master monk who has a drinking problem and like double amnesia. It's stupid at this point, but so right now I'm Garrick, and I'm a hoity-toity, thinks he's the boss asshole. The real Gary. This is who he actually is.
Okay.
But yeah, no, he's an asshole, and hopefully he gets clobbered in the head soon. So I'll send it over to Apollo.
Oh man, thank you. I had no idea that was coming to me. My name is Shwetty, and I am playing the Bard Apollo, and I am sometimes called Brandon. I'm sometimes called an asshole. I don't know. I'm trying to make jokes,
Normally
but
called an asshole.
Always called an asshole.
that was
Yeah, we just go around life
That
just like,
wasn't-
hey, asshole.
that wasn't supposed to like that was where I was supposed to self-deprecate.
Asshole. What's with the Pokemon shirt? No.
That's where I was supposed to self-deprecate, and then you guys are like, "No, you're awesome."
No, we're just like the ship in Spaceballs. It just goes around. Okay, who in here is called? Who in here is named
Hey,
asshole?
the chat's not
Everyone,
supposed to join
awesome.
in, woo. Woo's
Firing assholes.
All right. I guess that I'm gonna
Surprised
call
by
myself,
asshole.
instead of Apollo the Swift, I'm gonna be Apollo the Ass. Ooh, that kind of has a ring. Anyway,
He's a nice man.
I'm drinking a rum and coke, and I am gonna be partaking in the devil's lettuce, and I will also be I'll be barding it up. I gotta figure out what song to sing tonight. If you guys have any suggestions, go ahead and drop it in chat, and I will see if I can come up with something like that. My worry is that Woo's in chat right now, and then he's gonna give me like Beethoven that literally has no lyrics, so don't do that. But yeah, I'm excited to play. Let's do it.
Hey, are we level 6 or are we level 5?
Level 5.
I wasn't trying to be sneaky, but
I know
Parzival threw me off.
exactly.
And,
Yeah.
and I am Epic, or Jason. I am the DM of this campaign, and I am drinking Hazelicious IPA from...
Yo, that sounds like a stripper.
Yeah, it kind of does. I believe it's from Cricket.
Oh, she from
Brewing,
Houston.
but I don't know. It's my first time having this beer, so...
That sounds
Up
like
next,
a
on the
heroin
stage.
addicted stripper.
Yeah, dude.
Hazelicious.
Hazelicious.
Hazy Maisie.
It's the poorly written parody of Fergalicious.
Oh, dude, I was thinking she came up to like a country song like, got a little boom in my big truck, gonna open up the doors and turn it up. And then like she's just like stomping on stage.
Okay.
Also,
Well,
that's a great suggestion.
Oh, let me see.
I really want to
Staying Alive
hear
by
him
the
try to go that
Bee Gees.
I mean, I do that song all the time, but I'll do it. Oh, you can tell by the way I use my... let me see.
You're about a
My loop.
half an octave too low.
I mean, but I'm not that much lower. It's
You gotta
because I'm
maintain
recording.
118 beats per minute.
Oh, that's true. Oh, you can tell by the way I use my loot. I'm a woman's bard, no time to toot. Playing round and shooting bows. I'm looking round for all the hoes. Now it's all right. It's okay. I'll kill goblins. All right, no, I should have saved that for later. That was actually a good one.
I was hoping you were gonna bring up Root. I thought you were gonna put Root back in there. It totally would have rhymed.
Oh, fuck. Damn
It was
it.
there.
We'll get
It was
there.
there.
We'll get there. We'll get
Okay.
there.
So our party, besides, is it Illidan? That's how you say it?
Illidan, yes.
Illidan. Okay, I'll get that down. Our party, besides Illidan, last night had a big pig roast. There, Lyrael was on a date most of the time, and Apollo did a nice performance on the roof, and Gabru was, really hanging out with the other orc friends. He tried to dance with this female orc, but it didn't work out. And she was with someone else by the end of the night. That was sad. Bucky was, I don't remember what happened to Bucky. I know he had a haircut a couple episodes ago and has a spiked collar, and yeah, there was a drinking competition which Lyrael won once again. It's proving that she is the queen of drinks, and she really impressed Bartley, and I think she won a really massive Costco-sized bottle of wine. I can't remember. I think we did. Oh, Apollo went and got everyone silk robes.
Mm-hmm.
That was pretty cool. So we'll start it. I can't remember if we played a day after the pig roast or not, but
well, looks like we didn't.
Yeah. So I think you guys might have woken up. Yeah, you did wake up because that's when he was Garrick.
Right, yeah.
And Garrick was actually saying, "I'm the leader of this party, and we should go back down to the dungeon, or back down to the Thieves Guild and get the show out on the road." And he was getting a little impatient with you guys, if I remember correctly. So this was, we'll take it off right with Garrick telling you guys to, get in the dungeon, when suddenly the door of the Elf Song Tavern opens, and you see a face that you guys have not seen before. They're dark-skinned, slender, pointy ears, and you see a dark elf come through the doorway.
Is she hot?
It's a guy.
Well, he's a guy. So.
Damn. Oh, all right. Don't tell Aelith I said that. No, I'm kidding.
Aren't you spoken for? No.
Oh, no, completely. I'm looking for Gabaru. Still, even though he's gone. But, fuck, I keep adjusting volume. Nick, can you move the mic a little bit away from the speaker if you can? If you can.
Oh, every time I go to do something, you've already moved the screen. Damn. I'm like an idiot. I just, drunk and...
My bad. I was just adjusting volumes because I'm trying to get used to his new mic.
Okay, so Gary, Lyrael, and Apollo, can you roll perception checks?
Yes, I can.
Oh,
I can't roll it off on screen.
it was a 16 for so long.
But we're not doing well right now.
Cock.
Okay. Lyrael, you are the first to make eye contact with this new figure, and as they enter the door.
Alright, I will stand up. Are there many elves around here?
Not many. Aelith is a half elf, but
Alright.
other than that,
I'll
not
kinda
really.
stand up and kind of gesture, just welcoming him into the establishment.
Let's hear it.
It's hello. Welcome to the Elf Song.
Hello. I'm Illidan.
I'm Lyrel, and I'll gesture to the rest of the party and just say, and this is Bagel.
Bagel. Yeah, I'm Gary. And, oh, no, I'm not Gary. I'm Garrick. And, it's nice to have, more elves around here. Just sloppy drunk humans for the most part.
Oh, well, I do love a good party with a human or two, but I just blew into town. Anything fun going around on these parts other than drunk humans?
Well, when you say blow into town, what did you mean?
I'm a pirate. My ship just docked. Came on in. decided to check out the town a little bit.
I'm just a real big snob about it. I just like touch Lyrell's shoulder and I'm like, another scoundrel on the team, another. Why couldn't he be, a scribe? And I just kind of like go back to not drinking.
Hold on, guys. He's not a pirate. Every pirate I've ever seen has a parrot or an eye patch or a peg leg, and you have none of those.
It's eye roll from a distance.
My parrot actually has just left me. I sent her to get some crackers.
Convenient.
You hear Aelith over the counter. Well, if you're staying here, having a bird is an extra cost.
That's so stupid.
Don't worry, she'll be back on the ship.
So not staying.
Is there a port near here?
Yeah, Baldur's Gate is on the mouth of a river.
Okay.
And it's along the Sword Coast. It's right there.
Really
So it's
long.
kind of a port town on the one side. You guys haven't gotten that close to the water as you've been more along the inner wall.
I'm with
It's
it.
like north of Neverwinter, and Neverwinter is where you start in Lost Mines of
I think
Phandelver.
it's south of Neverwinter.
Is it?
Wait,
pretty
Neverwinter is where you
Yeah, it's
start in
south.
Lost Mines? Because that's so far from Phandalin.
It is. But you're like you meet Gundren Rockseeker, and he tells you that you're gonna guard this.
in between Neverwinter and Baldur's Gate.
No, okay, is it? I thought it was north. My bad.
No, it's
Here, I can
The
pull up the
wallpaper.
map. Here.
But yeah, that's why you can be an outsider. You have to be an outsider to Phandalin. Otherwise, they'll be like, "What the fuck are you doing in this remote town?" Oh, you're from Neverwinter, and you're bringing in a horse and carriage to Phandalin.
Yeah, right here we got.
Neverwinter is quite north, and Baldur's Gate is about.
Oh yeah,
north.
Neverwinter's not even on this map, but Neverwinter's north of.
Yeah, Neverwinter's
It's
high up.
like very
Daggerford.
top corner. It's like top
Neverwinter
corner.
is Seattle.
Yeah.
I'm convinced that the Sword Coast is just the West Coast, guys. Fucking all the way down to Phandalin looks like California. You look on the side, it looks like Catalina. You go to the top, it looks like fucking Seattle. Tell me I'm wrong.
It makes sense because a coast that north on the other side, on the east coast, would be like fucking ice cold. So it would be winter like a lot.
Thank you.
Yeah, that would make sense. Besides this giant marsh that you guys keep forgetting about.
I like to think it's Vancouver.
Think about it though. That's like Yosemite. So they
marsh
have-
of Chumlimber.
Yeah, that's like the Serpent Hills, the Highmore. That's Yosemite. That's fucking Kings Canyon or Kings. Bro, I'm telling you, this is fucking the West Coast, dog.
So then that lake, like below the South Sunset Mountains, is that Lake Tahoe?
Sure, I'm with it. Dude, I'm telling you, dude. I think I came up with something.
No, it looks pretty green. I don't see any of the fires.
All right, now I'm sad.
This was back in time.
Now I'm sad.
Okay, but anyways.
Oh, man.
So then Jarek kind of gets up from his table. He's like, you look well equipped. And he kind of like goes and he really admires the handle on your axe that's slung over your back. He's looking at you,
Yeah.
Illidan. Yeah.
I'm a fighter.
A fighter and a pirate. And you're just waltzing in here into Baldur's Gate just to see the town.
Yeah, y'all got anything to drink?
You might want to talk to Apollo's lady over there.
Whoa. You may want to talk to me, and I'll talk to Aelith for you.
Whoa, he can't. You're like blocking people from talking to the
No,
bartender
I'm
now?
not. I'm not actually.
Alis is like, he could talk to me.
Yeah, no, I'm not. I'm kidding. I put my arm around him, and I'm just like, all right, come on, let's go get a drink. I was just kidding. I was busting your chops.
Since I'm already back there, I'm gonna slap a couple coins on the counter and just be like, I'll pay for that. I suppose a pirate elf is better than
money.
a dirty orc,
Damn.
half orc. Either way, that Gabaru was an ugly one.
Well, I assume he doesn't want what you drink, Garrick or Gary. I'm sorry.
Oh, I don't drink at all. I have some tea maybe with my eggs scrambled.
What are you buying for?
Whatever he's drinking. Whatever he's
Well,
drinking.
can I get your name? I'm sorry, I don't think I caught it.
For Illidan.
For Illidan. Illidan, what would you like to get him to drink?
What do you got in this fine establishment?
Well, most people here fancy my wine. It's been kind of the staple of the elf song. Do they just call it A-list's best?
Let's give it a try.
A wine drinker. Nice. I like this guy. And she starts pouring up a nice glass. And she slides it over.
I'm gonna grab it as she slides it and
Oh yeah. Oh, sorry.
take me a nice sip.
Okay. Make a constitution save.
That's the
It's
first
on
page.
the first page of your character sheet on the right-hand side.
Oh, I gotta drag it on.
You can double click. Oh, that was almost a 1.
So, yeah, you take a sip, and as this wine, tastes really good, and you end up just kind of being enticed to just finishing the glass, and it hits you hard. Your vision instantly starts to blur, and
Oh, thank you for the follow, Agent DC's. That deserves a drink.
woo, we drink for follows.
We drink for follows because we're hoes.
So yeah, it's some of the best wine, and you just find your lips parched and wanting more.
Ah, that was delicious.
His lips want
Care
more.
for another? Care for another, Illidan?
Yeah, I said I could use another.
She takes another cup and she pours it right up.
I'm gonna take this one and attempt to sip it.
Okay, well, at this point, make a persuasion check.
When do we get a rave logo? That's kind of dope.
I just made it like a couple weeks ago.
Good job. I like it.
Yeah, you were able to just take another sip. You didn't have to down the glass this time, but yeah, you're still feeling the drink from before, but it's good, and you're drinking this one at moderate pace. So Jarek says to you, he's like, well, with Gabru staying in the kitchen, you look pretty capable. What kind of experience do you got? What do you fight on your pirate adventures, if that's truly what you do?
Honestly, I'll fight it. I'll fight whatever I need to. I have quite a bit of experience of fighting all sorts of things up and down the coast as we've adventured. I mainly just fight for my crew, for my captain.
Oh.
We'll fight on the beaches.
Sadly,
Fight
my
on the
captain is
shores.
sick, so we are on a hiatus as he seeks medical attention.
And your captain, does he pay you well?
He pays me decently, I think.
Decently. And what motivates you? What got you into this business?
The thrill of the fight and the ocean breeze.
Oh my god, stop, bro. I'm
Thrill of the
stuck.
fight.
Can you
Well,
help me?
there are many ways to obtain that. Perhaps protecting Baldur's Gate, or stomping at the Thieves Guild, or I've seen these other people all around you. They're fighting all the time, and they're surprising me. And from what I hear, they've made good coin as well.
Well, Coin is always a good motivator for a pirate such as myself.
But you know what a better motivator is? Protecting the realm.
Is the
Oh,
realm
you just say
in
pussy.
Eternal glory.
Grabbing
Eternal
the root.
glory and being known. Your name could be known in all the lands of the Sword Coast.
Now look, there could be a mighty fine jingle written about the might of Illidan.
And I know someone.
don't
I know
tempt
someone
me.
that could sing it very well.
Do not tempt me.
You, Apollo.
Do not tempt me. I will sing a song about you, Illidan. What have you done, sir? Tell me about your life, and I will do my best, and I will sing in strife. I will find the words, and I will think of a tune, and I will make sure that your story blooms.
Well, how about we write one? Is there anything going around in this town? Or around on this realm?
Should have been here last night. Laughs Jarek.
But I can sing any song you like. In fact, one that maybe you haven't heard before. Have you ever fought ogres or maybe goblin herds?
No. I've fought an ogre or two, and I've definitely crushed a horde of goblins. But ogres, they got a special spot in my heart.
All right, Chad, give me a song to rewrite that I can sing about Illidan while we keep talking, and then I'll try to think of something to sing about you.
Didn't Woman give you one?
But that's like a hold on, I don't know the lyrics to that. I only know like 5 lyrics because that's the fucking chorus, and it's like sit down, be humble. He said fucking Kendrick Lamar humble. I don't know if I can really redo that one, guys. That's not gonna go very well. That's Can we have another suggestion? What are the lyrics to that?
Gonna go on
I
a
could
limb
probably-
and say that humble is one of the lyrics.
Oh.
Yeah.
Boats and
Boots and
hoes.
hoes.
Let me see.
Prestige. Worldwide.
Boats and hoes. Let me see if I can. Do I even know this song?
How would you not know this song?
I don't know like I know
Ooh,
the
that's a good
song.
song. Oh.
Which one?
War Pigs, Black Sabbath. That's a good one.
Okay, that actually is a good one. Hold on.
Oh,
Because I actually think I know the fucking way this song goes.
first time?
Yeah.
Is that aging?
Welcome in, Agent Decius. I know which one you're talking about, Champagne. I just don't know the tune of it, or else I would do it. But I know War Pigs a little bit.
Something to Santa Maria.
So, okay. Fuck, what? So your name's Illidan?
Yeah.
Alright. Pirates gathered under my stairs. Just like witches, just like... Fuck, hold on. I am writing this. I was just gonna do it up there. He's right here. Normally I have more time. Fuck. Illidan has killed them burning as the pirate ship is turning. Fuck, I gotta do a better one later. I'll figure it out. I'll do this song.
Okay.
It's gonna take a second.
For now, we'll do. Can you roll a performance check? And
Alright.
we'll just act if the song was good or bad.
I swear, I'm gonna roll a nat 20 right now. Okay, I'll take that.
Yeah, it was a pretty solid song. You know, some of the lyrics were like, you know, he just really hit all the notes, and you know, it wasn't the most accurate piece, but
But it was good.
but saying he didn't know you and he's just met you a couple minutes ago, you were impressed.
I'm going to ChatGPT right now to have it rewrite this. Just FYI.
It's like, yeah, you could have songs like that become popular.
Oh yeah.
How about,
With a follow
tell you
up
what,
on my
how about you go with Bagel and you see what they're all about, and I guarantee you the reward will be worth more than any coin in your purse.
with this.
Oh wait,
Oh.
sorry, that's a satchel. My bad.
There's a sub. We got a drink.
Oh,
Cheers.
Okay. Can
Cheers.
you rewrite War Pigs?
Here, I should probably show you an image of Jarek from the guy that I'm talking about. So what say you?
oh man.
Hmm.
How was that easy to say? Oh.
Oh, this is good, dude. ChatGPT is the best.
With a group such as fine as yourselves, I would love to see what you guys are about a little bit more.
I know you probably haven't heard of Bagel out on the sea, but around here in Baldur's Gate, they're kind of the talk of the town. In fact, they had a whole celebration kind of about them last night. There was a pig roast, there was, half the inner city was here. There's people on the roof, people getting drunk in the street, enough food being passed around, all in Bagel's name. And you could become part of that.
Well, if you put it that way, I say we start another adventure.
Well, I'm sure they'll fill you in along the way, and I believe Garrick is calling himself leader now, although I was last told it was Lyrael that was leader of this party. However, I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. Whatever info you guys, whatever info you guys can provide on the Thieves Guild, and the possibility of mages running it or something, because we know that something else is going on there. And I'm gonna go do my research on those plant creatures that you guys found and read more into that. But let me know what you guys find.
Can I fix my song real quick and redeem myself?
I'll allow it.
ChatGPT has written me up something.
Oh,
Okay.
cheating. This is cheating.
You know what? It is, but this is a difficult song. All right. It's all right. Pirates gathered. Damn it! All right. Pirates gathered under masters, just like warlocks eldritch blasting. Evil sorcerers plot destruction, summoning demons to kill something. In the dungeon, arcane powers of wizard chanting incantation howl. It's not the best, is now that I'm looking at it. Dark enchantment casting spells, raising armies deep from hell. And then you just see like the drums. And it starts going to the drum solo, and then like that's the end of the song. Because the rest is worse, and I thought that part was great.
Yeah, and some people around the tavern that are, just drinking their drinks, and they all go and they start clapping.
Woo, the 22 counts. Yeah, the 22 still counts. Fuck yeah. All right, let's go.
So, Jarek walks away, and Aelith kisses you goodbye, Apollo, and yeah, the door awaits you.
All right, well, I'm gonna go arm in arm with my new Gabaru replacement, since he's like wearing heavy armor and everything. I'm gonna put my arm around Illidan and be like, all right, come on, let's go. Now I gotta sing songs about you since Ruru's not coming.
And you see Ruru behind the tavern. He was like cooking some food, and he's like, bye guys, I'm gonna really miss you, but you'll see me soon.
I want to just like hold my hand out to Ruru and just like mouth out olive juice so he sees my lips say I love you, but really I'm mentioning food. I'm just like then that's the end of that.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, he begins perfecting his donut business, and making some leftover pork sandwiches from the roast from the night before, and it's goodbye for now to a friend.
I'm coming back for some of that gabaruru. Let's go.
So you find yourselves outside the Elf Song Tavern, and the street, it's a little uncleaned up. Like, you guys did start to clean it up the night before, but everyone was drunk and hungover, and you see some cups still out, tables overturned, some people like sleeping that didn't quite make it home. It's been a long morning for the party goers of the night before, but you're able to make your way down the street. Are you guys gonna head straight back to the sewers and backtrack to the Thieves Guild? Or do you guys want to find any vendors along the way?
Well, yeah, I'm pretty set, but my new friend doesn't have a set of purple robes. But we'll take care of that later. Don't worry. I won't completely derail us.
I believe you're out of silk.
But she isn't. I'll pay extra so we all match. No, I'm kidding. I won't do that right now. But yeah, no, I'm good to go.
Okay. You guys make your way to the manhole. It doesn't seem like it's touched.
Oh, the hole has not been touched.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary, and you're able to descend back down.
Damn it. I thought at least one more person would laugh at that.
Left on the inside.
Alright, let's go through the untouched hole.
Yep.
Okay, so as you guys descend and you return to the familiar site with the rotting bugbears,
It's
Iliad,
all black.
This is all it's all black.
Yeah, I think it's because our
I gotta drop you guys onto the map. Can you guys see now, Apollo?
Yes.
And Iliad, this place reeks. You're in a sewer. There is rotting bugbears that are just dead on the ground. There are dead rats and kobolds, and this is like one of the nastiest areas you've ever been in, while everyone else seems a little unfazed as they've been here several times and they're quite used to it. But you're in a sewer and it stinks horribly. And you're just following these people.
So is
what
the talk of the town and the talk of the realm does in their spare time? Hangs out in the sewers?
Oh no, it's been cleaning up the sewers.
What are we doing here? Where are
Killing
we going?
things.
Ooh. I can get behind that.
Yeah, we kill things. We're also, coming after the Thieves Guild, which has stolen our stuff. Well, we got it back, but that happened. Any more questions?
No. Who am I following?
Me.
Alright, lead the way.
Well, no. Lyrell's the leader, but you're gonna follow me.
No. Well, then lead my way.
Okay, perfect. This way. I'm just gonna walk towards Lyrell.
Yeah, I'm
Okay,
gonna
so
start heading into where we were.
and you return to the secret door where the shield was still swallowed by the wall, and you're able to re-enter the Thieves Guild. Let me move your characters over again. Hold on. Damn it. Give me a second. The way to just grab everyone? No. I guess I should have just copied and pasted, but... Okay. And now this room, it's a lot nicer. You guys, through the open door in front of you, there you can see a large hallway with a table, nice tablecloth. It's all made. All the chairs are pushed in, and this looks completely fancy and very strange to you, Illidan, to find the secret entrance that through the sewers, and it's like the complete opposite, and you're just like, what the heck is this doing down here?
Huh. So, what is this doing here? Why is there just a secret door in the sewers?
You're asking
I
what's...
don't really remember myself.
Yeah, they're just down here hiding.
You guys are down here hiding?
No, the Thieves Guild's down here hiding, but they've stolen pretty much everything, so we're down here to take them out and retrieve some stuff.
They built all of this under here?
I would assume so.
Not so much built, more as in took over.
Alright, well.
LMAO, imagine the Thieves Guild stealing everything. Alright, that was...
Wait, what?
That was clever. That was clever. Someone in the chat. That was clever. That was clever.
Well, let's go get back all of the stuff that they've stolen from you guys.
Oh, we did that already.
Oh. So what are we doing now?
We gotta kill more
making
stuff?
Sure they don't do it again.
Yeah, we gotta go in, kill more stuff. Like, we didn't kill everything. We had to go back and then, like... And there's more stuff to kill. Right, DM? It's been a few weeks, so I'm just kind of... I'm just assuming we gotta kill some shit.
Yeah. Roll a history check there, Apollo. maybe I'll help you out.
Oh, fuck, dude. History's... Oh, god damn it. Oh, that was almost a 20.
Yeah, you remember that you didn't fully explore it after you guys got your stuff and you found those plant things and Lyrael was hurt from the mimic. You guys knew that there was more to be explored, and you haven't found the leader of this guild. You didn't explore all the rooms, so you guys had to turn around.
Hey, so we didn't really fully explore. We found some plant things. Lyrael got hurt, and we had some more exploring to do. We didn't quite find a leader of the Thieves Guild, so we got to do that, and there's just some more rooms to look through.
Alright, well, I trust in you guys thus far. You haven't led me astray, so I trust you guys to lead me, and I will put my life on the line with you.
And also, while you guys are having this conversation, you also realize there's a bunch of bodies of thieves, and their clothes are all taken right here.
But that was us, right?
Yeah, you guys, Illidan didn't see these, so yeah, there's some naked corpses like in the corners of this room.
So it seems like you guys have definitely been here before.
Oh yeah.
Well, yes. It's a long story, but they started it. I'm just gonna keep walking by, just don't look at them.
So yeah, you walk past this long table in this room. You can see the cups that are still there. Some of them missing because I think Apollo may have taken one. And you get through and you find yourself in the kitchen. The none of it's cooking anymore, and the fires are all out. And you keep walking. Gary, Lyrael, if you can keep up with the group,
yeah,
that would be appreciated. I'll try and move Bucky. Yeah. And then you get through the bunk room. You make a couple turns back through here. This was a little armory room.
This part is blacked out. Oh, never mind.
Now you're going and Illidan, you could see these weird plant things just like sprawled out on the ground. They look like they were something like that was hollow, and it looks like they've unfolded, and you could see almost like 3 leaves in a weird thing just like laying on the floor, and there's a ton of them, and you're just walking right over them. They're kind of mushy. You know, everyone that steps in one, you could hear like the like juices squirt out as you're walking over these
Horrible
things.
sound.
It's like
Oh.
I'm so glad Discord muted the most of that.
Damn.
No, these things.
and right here is where you guys haven't progressed any farther.
Have we gone into this room right here?
You have not.
Have we gone into this one even?
No.
All right, I'm gonna
Would you-
check
Yeah.
it.
No, we took that path on the right and then left.
Yeah, that's right. So we came over here. We saw this room, right?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
where you got your stuff back. Was where that
Right,
big
that's right.
number 4 is.
Okay, I want to check out this top room then, and then see what's in here.
So you get in there, and there's a large painting on the wall with a big eyeball staring back at you. It's just like the painting that you've seen 2 other times.
Yeah, but I don't have a shield to open it right now. Isn't that how we opened it before?
No, we just covered the last one we saw.
We just covered the last one?
Yeah, it's not like the door, it's like the painting that we saw before that we thought was like them watching us.
Yeah, you remember that you did use detect magic on it, and you knew that there was something magical about these.
So I used detect magic last time, but we don't actually know what it is.
I believe you used a stronger spell than detect magic.
Did I use identify?
Yeah, you used identify, and you found out
That's right.
that these were being used to spy on you, and they could see you right now.
Oh, fuck. All right. I guess like I'm gonna cut it off the wall then.
So yeah, Illidan, you just see Apollo just start slashing this painting.
What is up with this creepy eyeball?
They
Why are you
use
cutting
these
it
to
off?
watch us. It's their security right now. I'm just making sure they don't know what we're doing. Hopefully they didn't see any of this. Does anyone here have any low-level fire spells? You can kind of just do something with this and pick it out. It won't cost much to your power today. Nobody?
Nope.
Son of a bitch. Alright. Well, I guess what I'll do is I'll just, like, use Mage Hand, and then use my hands to kind of just use 3 hands to just rip this thing apart into tiny little shreds.
Yeah, it takes a little bit of time, but you rip this thing to shreds. And there's nothing else of significance in this room.
I'm disappointed. You guys go check the other room down below me. I'm gonna sulk.
Right.
Alright.
Lyra, lead the
Check
way.
that room.
Okay, you get into this room, and you see a few barrels. They're kind of an orangish in color, and make a perception check. You can kind of smell some sulfur.
I'll turn back to everyone else and see if anyone has a light. Like a torch or something.
I have a torch in my inventory.
I'm going... Before you can get too close to me, I'm going to put my hand up like, stop, do not come any closer.
I will stop.
Yeah, with my dark vision, I will creep a little bit closer and try to figure out what's causing the sulfur smell.
How are you going to find it out?
Well, I have dark vision, so I can, just kind of look around, see if there's anything in there.
You see some barrels.
Oh boy. I'll go up to one and just kind of feel around the lid, see if it's easily openable.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Okay.
Interesting.
Oh.
You very, very carefully unpop the lid. You just kind of put your elbow on it and you pry it open. And, very, very smoothly you open it and you just see... It's just like to you, it looks like kind of just like a bunch of sand almost, but it has a very strong sulfur odor. Yeah, just a weird powder.
We found out 2 things there. What's inside the barrel, and the noise that Parsville makes when he comes. He was like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, so, I will back away and leave it alone.
Okay.
Fuck you.
No, that was funny, dude. Fuck off. That shit was really funny. I even waited.
Okay, the only place you guys haven't looked, there was a closed door at the end of the hallway.
Alright, let's do it.
Through the door.
So when you say it's closed... Wait, they were watching us from the other side. I'm fucking checking for traps.
Why do you check for traps? Why can't I check for traps? I'm gonna check for traps too. Because I have the thing that makes me good at that.
Oh! I forgot that you're a ranger. For some reason I was thinking... Oh no.
I have a feat that makes me better at that.
Is that your dungeon delver?
Yeah.
Yeah. Does that just give you advantage?
Yeah. A perception, I'm assuming.
You see...
Yeah, do perception with your dungeon delver.
You see, Illidan, what I do is, I go to do something I know I'm not good at, so that Ray Lyrell does it. It's called reverse psychology.
Yeah, you're looking at this door, and you do see on the hinge, there's a slight, very clearish looking string tied around the top end.
Is it taut, or is there some slack?
There's some slack.
Alright. Would I be able to determine if opening the door would cause more slack or make it taut?
To your understanding, the door pulls towards you, and it would make it tighter.
Alright, I will relay the information to the group. Okay, everyone, it is trapped. It looks like if we were to cut the string, we would counter the trap. If that's what we want to do, that's what we will do. But I want your opinions on it first.
What do you think the trap is?
It could be explosives. I mean, there was sulfur back there, so...
Oh, I have an idea. Why don't we put the sulfur in front of the door, step back, and just shoot the string from far away and make it blow up?
No, I want to cut the string, so we would basically be doing the same thing that shooting it would do.
The explosion is if we pull the string.
And yeah, we're also in a fairly tight corridor, and that makes explosives come back towards us to find a wider space to disperse in.
That's fine too. If you think it'll disable it, I always go for the crazy thing, but go ahead. Disable it.
Alright, yeah, I'll take out... I have a dagger.
I'm gonna step back.
Yeah, I step back.
Does anyone have a dagger?
But Bucky kind of looks at you.
I have a dart.
Here.
Does that help?
Yeah. So Bucky looks at you, and then he's like, "I'm getting out of here too."
I believe I do have a dagger. Yeah, I have a dagger.
Yeah, can I borrow that?
You may borrow it.
Alright, I'm gonna take the dagger.
Do I have to take it out of my inventory?
Wait for
Can he just like
No.
use it?
You can just let him borrow it. He hands you a dagger.
I'm gonna step back.
It's a very, very terrible dagger to your knowledge. And it reeks of Apollo.
Yeah. Hey, I smell
Is
good.
it sharp? That's the important part. Is it sharp?
No, it's kind of rusted.
I smell delicious.
You recall that this was the dagger that Ethon had given all of you guys at the very start of your adventure.
Oh, I'm gonna look back again. Does anyone have a sharper dagger by chance?
I have a dart.
My dagger's not that bad. What are we doing? I didn't have a bad dagger.
It's the rusty dagger.
All right.
I'm gonna toss the dagger back towards him, just like letting it hit the ground before it hits him.
And I don't think you've done any care for it after stabbing rats with it.
Yes, I'm just gonna kind of toss it
True.
back towards him, and take out a arrow because those are sharp. And kind of put the arrowhead under the string, just like barely touching it, so it's not like causing it to go taut. And just
Illidan, you can clearly tell that this arrow is made from the elven craft.
Oh.
Yeah, and just
Where did you
quickly
get
try
your
to...
arrows?
Shut up, I'm trying to disable the bomb.
And tell me where you got this arrow.
I made them.
You made them.
Deception check.
It's not deception.
You didn't make these
No,
arrows.
I bought them, yeah. I do know how to make arrows. I made my bow.
You bought these from Bartley, I remember.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, deception check.
Yeah, and you roll
Insight.
what is you insight? Yeah, you roll insight, Illidan, and against Lyrel rolling deception. Yep. So you believe that she made those?
You're quite crafted. Who taught you how to make those?
Many years of practice. I lived by myself in the woods for a while, so I needed to make my own bow and arrow to survive. Anyway, I'm going back to disabling the bomb. So yeah, I'll kind of put the arrowhead under the string and just like hold two parts of the string down, so I can kind of create a little bit of tension on it without causing the entire thing to go taut, and just quickly, like, I don't know, the motion, just yank the arrow up to cut that small bit of it.
Okay. Very easy roll, but just to make sure you didn't pull this string too tight, can you just give me a sleight of hand check? Beat a 5.
+6. So.
Oh god! Oh my god!
Yeah, you definitely scare everyone when they see you like grabbing it, but you give it a nice slice before pulling it too tight.
I just want to make them a little scared at first.
Yeah, so he starts to like pull it tight, and you guys all see the string like getting pulled tighter, and you're like, and then he just cuts it before it's fully tight.
You're like, let's go real quick and grabs it
She
again.
just tightens it. Sorry, I'll drink.
Yeah, y'all are terrible at this.
Oh, you gotta do better than that. Oh.
Okay, so now the door still remains closed. The string is cut.
I'm gonna check it for traps again, just to make sure I didn't miss one.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say top. My root gets a little stronger.
Yeah, with your, you could roll your perception again with advantage.
Okay.
Oh my god.
That's a natural.
We drink on 1s and 20s.
We drink
everybody.
on
We got
1s
our
and 20s.
critical roll of the night.
Oh, he said critical role.
We're gonna get sued.
That's a
Okay,
thing.
I love Critical Role.
You said the word.
Yeah.
I mean, critical role is a thing just because they named it that. Just like, we're rolling 20s. Like, people say we've been rolling 20s all night,
Do they?
It's also ROLE, so we're fine by saying ROLL.
Yeah, like, this isn't going to end up like Taco Tuesday. I don't know if you've heard that about in the
Yeah.
news.
No, I
Yeah.
haven't.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
How?
they're trying to. Someone tried to like trademark Taco Tuesday.
Oh,
And Taco
dear
Bell.
God.
Taco Bell is like fighting it. That's a whole story. We
It's
can
like
talk
a
about it
totally
Oh, that's
small
like
company
when
too.
they tried to trademark the word React.
after. Yeah. So yeah, you know that there are no traps still on this door.
Hey, I'm gonna try to open it.
Okay. You open the door, and as you open it, you hear a rolling sound. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Get it, boss.
I don't like
Oh,
this.
good at that.
Oh,
Okay, and you jump out of the way, and right out from the door that you swung towards you, 3 of those barrels that you saw in the other room just roll straight out, and nothing happens.
Okay.
So you guys, everyone else, you see Lyril just roll out of the way, and these barrels all roll out the door, and they're just there.
Alright, I'll look back at the rest of the party. We going?
yeah.
I like to analyze these barrels. Are they just barrels?
They're sulfur barrel.
Yeah. So yeah, you could smell the sulfur in them when you're looking at the barrels.
Oh, it's the trap that would have happened if you. Okay. Gooder.
Okay, you guys want to enter the room?
I'm gonna check for traps for a third time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see you roll for the 3rd time.
Oh yeah. Advantage. Skill. Perception.
So you peek in, and you could see in the top corner on the other side of the hinge, there was the other side of the string, and it was attached to a little arrow with a little torch like right below it that was unlit, and you saw that it would have like set up a little thing, and it was attached to some flint, and it was gonna light a fuse and shoot the arrow right at the barrels that were rolling, but you had disarmed it, and that is all that you see.
I'm gonna start heading in.
And in the center of the room, you guys see a nice staircase heading straight down. At the bottom of the stairs, you just see kind of a darkish, empty room. I mean, it's light to you, Lyril and Illidan. You can see in it. It has more of the nice carpets, nothing too different than the room that you're in. And it seems quiet down there.
I don't like quiet.
I'll wait for the rest of the party and start them down.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of quiet. Maybe I'll play a song. No, I'm kidding.
Okay. And as you guys descend the staircase, let's take our 10-minute break.
I like it. Will put us on BRB.
Yep. So everyone watching, we'll be back in 10 minutes. Go do your bathroom breaks, make your food, get your snacks.
I'm gonna go potty.
Stay tuned. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. You're gonna probably see some ads here unless you're subscribed, but we only really run ads during our breaks.
Yeah,
because
Kentori.
Ads suck.
Kentori, I promise we will be right back. We always take it top of the hour after our 2nd hour, so that's why. But we will be right back. Don't worry.
Okay. See you guys soon.
Parental discretion is advised.
What's going on, everyone? We are rolling back from our break. We are the Rollin 20's, and we're playing Dungeons and Dragons Dark Alliance. We are in the second half of episode 16. Hope you guys had a good break and got everything done that you guys needed to do. yeah, what do you guys do during your break?
I made ramen.
I got water.
Do you do like the TikTok ramen with like the brown sugar and the green onion and the egg and?
It sounds really fucking good, but no, I just made some instant lunch ramen.
Yeah, I was loving down on my cat.
What's your cat's name?
So I actually have 3. They're all from the same litter. It's Blossom, Butters, and Bubbles. And
I was gonna say, yep. I love it already.
Powerpuff Pussies right there, baby.
The Powerpuff
Power
Pussies.
Cat Girls. Yeah.
The Powerpuff.
Which was
Pussies.
the one that was climbing on you earlier?
That's Blossom. That's my little princess.
The leader of the group.
She is.
Yeah, we're still waiting on Garrick to return. So Brandon has prepared some fun entertainment for us to do.
Okay.
Our post-intermission bullshit, which has become a tradition here on the Rollin' 20's.
Yeah, so, okay, here's a really stupid question, but I like this question. All right. And you guys in chat can respond. Feel free. How many chickens would it take to kill a lion in a fight?
Okay, hold on. Are we talking?
Chickens are vicious.
Are we talking like real life chickens? Are we talking like Zelda chickens?
No, we're talking real life chickens, and you can even have trained them to fight in cockfighting.
Okay.
They can't have blades or anything. It has to be natural, but they can peck. How many chickens to take down a full-grown lion?
I'm thinking you need
7.
7?
7.
I was thinking like 30 or 40.
Bro, no, you guys are so far off. You guys, it has to be like at minimum like 200.
Yeah, I'm thinking since the lion could pretty much like one-shot these chickens, I think let's break it in a sense. Like say each chicken can take like maybe 3 mouthfuls of this lion before they get destroyed. I'm gonna say to actually kill the lion.
To kill the lion.
Look, I'm with fucking.
It's probably gonna be like 430 chickens.
Okay, according to Twitter, I was very close. It was 6.7.
No, it's not 6.7, guys.
It's
That's
6.7. If we assume that they work in 4 shifts of 4 hours, it would be continuous 18 hours.
You're saying the lion can't kill 6 chickens in 18
yeah,
hours?
That's so off.
Bullshit.
Twitter is so off. Okay, hold on, Albino. The question is, how many chickens would it take to kill a lion? And I'm sorry, it's not 6.7.
Yeah, it could be 6.7 if the lion doesn't fight back.
No, and it's probably 6.7 that would make the lion full. Like, probably what that's asking is how many chickens can a lion eat before it's full. And that's
Lions
probably
are scared of chickens.
Okay, but are you... I'm pretty sure, like, even if it's scared, like...
Bro!
When
okay.
when a dog is, like, chasing a cat and a cat scratches the dog, like, it's still doing damage.
He broke Apollo.
In a fight, okay, where the lion is fighting back and not scared of the chicken, and the chickens don't have crazy tactics where somehow they're surviving for 4 hours.
Don't have an OSHA?
Yeah, where there's no OSHA, there's nothing like that. How many chickens by just
I feel like this is
pecking
gonna
and
have to be like
scratching?
in a gladiator arena where the lion can't just like run away too. Like,
Yeah.
it has to be.
It has
like,
to fight to the death. Like, guys, this is a fucking scenario. This is not really happening. Everyone stop worrying about the fucking lion, okay? There's
I feel
no
like it's gonna be like
no
30
lions or
chickens.
chickens.
30 chickens.
That's what I'm saying. 30, 40 chickens. I
How?
think we do it.
How? Explain it. Explain it.
Look, all I'm saying is, you can't take all 30 at once. If you got 30 attacking
Guys.
you, yeah, you can swipe a few of them, but you got 30 of them little vicious fuckers
Okay.
attacking you.
Okay. But assuming
Oh my god.
that the lion tries to eat the chicken is too big for a lion's throat, and it will suffocate and die.
Yeah,
So
but he
change my
wouldn't do
answer
that.
to 1.
Yeah, but what if he's just like swiping at him because he's scared of him?
Not even scared of him.
Are we
just, like, it's
forgetting
fight
what a
to the
fucking
death.
lion is?
Is it
Yeah,
a
a
female
lion-
lion or a male lion? Big
That's-
difference.
That's
Yeah,
only
very
gonna
big
that's
difference.
only gonna
Very big
increase.
difference.
It's only gonna increase or decrease it by like 100, guys.
Just answer
Yeah,
the
but I
fucking
mean,
question.
female lions are the hunters, and they could probably kill a lot more chickens
Okay,
than a male lion.
it's a female lion, and yep. You see, Katori asks, "How old is the lion?" The lion is of perfect age, so it is in the prime of its life, ready to fucking kill chickens, and the chickens are in the prime of its life, ready to fucking kill lions, guys. This is stop trying to come up with fucking parameters. You guys are killing me here.
I think it's like I still think it's like 30 chickens.
Yeah.
Because a lion's gonna easily be able to just spin around and just to destroy chickens.
And then that's
and the
my
chickens
point.
are gonna be able to strike at this lion as often as they want, but it's not gonna be enough to kill a lion. In order for them to defeat a lion, I think it's gotta be like 30 chickens coming at him. He's probably killing like at least 10 of them in a short.
That means there's only
Or
20
like-
chickens attacking. So at that point, there's not enough damage, guys.
I feel like only like 10 to 15 chickens can like touch
Is
the
this a
lion at
D&D
one
question
time.
or is this like an in real life question?
And I feel like
Does
the
it
lion could
matter?
probably
No,
kill-
everyone's almost.
We have a lion on standby.
I
We're
use
just-
chicken unions and OSHA.
I think the
It's
lion could
obviously
probably
not
kill like
real.
2 chickens every 10 seconds. So
Hey,
Look,
don't bring up OSHA, or I'll pull out the OSHA card.
you also need to
Not in
think
front of
about,
my OSHA handbook.
guys. You also need to think about how many chickens the lion can kill, and how much damage the chickens can potentially even do to the lion. At
Okay.
minimum, it's got to be 150. It's got to be 150 at minimum. There's no way it's any less than that.
Anyone have a pet lion they're willing to sacrifice in the name of science?
we're just gonna do this in D&D. Let me plop a lion into the combat tracker.
We have 150 chickens they're willing to sacrifice in the name of science.
Okay. Okay, chicken.
Oh
How
my
many-
None of these chickens have guns, right?
Do they really not have a chicken made?
D&D doesn't count, guys. This is not.
Okay.
It will.
Do we think a hawk is more lethal than a chicken?
Yes,
Very much so.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
it can
Hawks eat
fly.
chickens.
What's a bird that's gonna be in D&D? That's gonna,
Chickens
like-
can fly somewhat.
A turkey. A turkey would wreck. Like I would say, like 20 turkeys could kill a lion.
Yeah, turkeys are a lot bigger and a lot meaner.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and they might be able to, like, you know. But they're also gonna like take up more room, so less turkeys can attack at one time.
Well,
Okay, I'm gonna add, like while we're looking this up, I want to ask you guys one more question. Okay. Now,
I can target 10 turkeys.
here's a good one. Okay. You're driving an ambulance. You have someone in the back who's broken their leg, but is not in critical condition. They will survive, but then you hit somebody. That person that you hit is in somewhat critical condition. Do you take the person inside the ambulance out and take the other person with you, or wait for another ambulance and keep that person stabilized? Or what
Who's
do you
at
do?
fault?
Does it matter?
Trick question.
Hey,
Put the
who's
guy
at fault?
laying on the floor, put the guy that's not stable on the bed, and get going.
I'll tell you what. Give me a scenario where they're both at fault, because I don't understand why it matters.
Well, if they're at fault, you just leave them because fuck them.
Oh my god, dude, he's the heartless one of the group, and now I'm starting to see.
Is the ambulance in operating condition?
Dominant leg or
Well,
not?
yeah, but there's already someone on. There's already. God damn it. Trick question.
I think you gotta continue with the ride that you got going.
Is the ambulance in a good enough condition that it is in compliance with all DMV safety regulations?
If that means that you have 2 beds, no. Because I don't.
No, after the crash, is it in good enough.
Oh yeah. It's still
Operating
drivable.
condition.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's still drivable. It's still drivable.
Just somebody walking across the street that you just smack.
Yeah, someone just jumps in front, or like someone is out of their car. I don't know. Do you just hit somebody and like, fucking, you hit them? They're in critical condition, and you know there's another ambulance 2 minutes away. Are you gonna leave the
Then I
person with the hurt
definitely leave
leg?
that guy and I go with my ride.
So you're gonna leave that guy and then take the guy with the leg issue?
I'm
The
gonna, yeah,
real
but keep-
answer, I would stop and stabilize him because the guy in the ambulance is fine for 2 minutes.
So you're gonna go stable.
I mean, obviously call the other one, but then stabilize.
No, I think you just
The critical
call
injury.
in a new ambulance and keep driving.
Yeah, not my monkeys, not my circus.
Okay, here's the next question. If you keep going, do you tell the passenger that you just hit somebody? Like
No, it's a speed bump.
like as you hit that person, right? Like you stop, like, oh my god, I hit him. Do you tell the
No, it's
guy
like-
in
it's
the
like-
back?
No,
Nah.
if they ask, you just be like, oh no, I don't remember a speed bump being there.
Like, what are you talking about? I didn't feel anything.
Yeah,
What?
I think you just deny it. Nothing happened.
Agent DCS says no witnesses. All right.
What kind of hypothetical monsters are we?
Any incident, immediate reporting. Everybody else, run! All right, let's get back to fucking D&D.
Where were-
No. Here you go. Here's the real answer. You stabilize them enough to be able that they can talk. Ask them both how many chickens can kill a lion. Whoever says 6 goes to the hospital first.
Because that's the person who's most wrong and most like has the
No,
most
that's the
head
person
trauma.
that's most
No,
wrong.
that's the person who has the most head trauma. Bro,
I
if-
would put money that 6 chickens could not kill a lion.
Yeah,
I
I'm
would
gonna
put
kill-
money. 6 chickens don't last a minute, bro.
Yeah, I think the lion's gonna kill 2 chickens every 10 seconds. And those chickens are not gonna kill a lion in 30 seconds.
Look, all I'm saying is one of those chickens has a Glock, and you just don't know it.
Oh god. This is why it takes us 9 months to
Yeah,
finish. the
exactly.
campaign.
Depends how hungry the lion is. Because if the lion's hungry, it's going to eat one of the chickens, choke, and die.
No, because it's not. Have you ever seen a lion eat something whole? It's not a crocodile, or a
I've never
fucking.
seen a lion eat.
Joke's on all of us, it's raining and all of the chickens just kill themselves.
Those are turkeys.
Chickens do it too.
I heard that's a myth.
It happens. I've seen it.
I've met some chickens in my day, and they're pretty dumb. I'd believe it.
Oh my god! All right, let's get fucking back to D&D before we fucking take an hour on toilets again. By the way, Nick, did you know that there's a $10,000 toilet that has a speaker on it and lights and a heated seat and a
Talks to
bidet?
you.
Yeah,
It hooks up to your Alexa.
and yeah, quite literally it does, and it also has an automatic open and close. Like when
And
you
it
walk
tells
up
you
to-
how healthy you are and if it thinks you have any issues. No.
it is
Like, does
$10,000.
it come in gold?
It comes in black
No.
and white.
Yo, it comes in black. That's actually hard.
Ooh, Agent Decius gave us a good question. Canadian geese, which are giant. How many of those to kill a lion?
Oh, a lot more because I don't think the Canadian geese have like any
Yeah,
talent
Canadian
really.
geese can get
Look at their
fucked.
teeth, bro.
Yeah, and I think their necks like snap easier than the chickens.
Okay.
Dog, not Canadian geese are mean, bro.
They're mean.
Yeah, they are
Yeah,
mean. They're definitely meaner than chickens, but they don't have as.
If they're anything like swans, their necks are incredibly strong.
Okay. How
And
about
they
this?
have teeth.
Here's another question. How many chickens to kill a Nile crocodile?
I don't think they could.
I don't think they could.
I don't
don't
think
think
any
I'll
amount of
decide
chickens
so.
could kill it.
I don't
Crocodile
think any
skin
amount
is
of things
tough,
would-
and I don't think a
Okay.
chicken can like.
But
fucking
you're
manage
saying that fucking like 6 to 10 chickens can kill a lion, but you don't think any amount of chickens can kill a fucking crocodile. What are we doing here,
I
guys?
said they can poke their eyes out.
It has body armor. It's made of plates. Like
it. Yeah,
what-
even if the crocodile's,
It's that.
even if its eyes are poked out, it's not gonna die.
Yeah, like I can at
God.
least stab a lion. I can't just stab a crocodile. Like it's going to. And I'm.
Yo, Katori, that's like one of my favorite things to do.
You can go feed them with the ducks at what?
Yeah, it's so much fun, dude.
You take ducks and you feed crocodiles?
No.
Oh wait,
No,
what do you do?
You buy corn and you feed the ducks and geese with it.
Oh,
I totally was on. I thought you were.
I was like, wait.
Instead.
I was like, you take what and you do what?
Yes, yeah.
I was like,
And-
damn, Gatorland got a lot of improvements since I was last there.
Yeah, Bay Beach Wildlife Sanctuary, a small little wooded semi-zoo in Wisconsin, holds wild crocodiles.
Stupid. All right, last one. Since we're on this animal train, how many chickens to kill a hippo?
None.
Not, yeah,
It's not happening.
It's not happening.
But you guys think fucking guys. I am
didn't.
so
I
upset.
Hippos are the
400
most.
chickens. Like,
Hippos are one of the most dangerous creatures on this fucking planet.
yeah, their jaw can open
Don't at
180
me.
degrees. Like,
That's the angry murder water pony right there.
So 1,000 chickens with blades on their feet. You don't think could kill a hippo?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. If we're putting blades on their feet, then maybe.
Well. You know how they fight like in cockfighting and like they put like little razors on their feet. They're not super strong, but at least it'll give them like some type of. So
I
do you
don't
think
think.
No.
that's so?
No.
Fair. I low key agree with you guys, but I'm supposed to play devil's advocate.
Maybe
since I'm
like
asking the
maybe
question.
after 2 months of fighting, the chickens finally win.
Yeah,
but
if
you
the
would
hippo
need-
sits
Like,
there,
We did
it
like
does nothing.
probably 6,000 chickens.
Huh. Is there any other
Yeah,
animal
your
that you
first
guys
batch
can
of
think
chickens
of?
will die of old age
Is
before the hippo is dead.
is there any other animal that you guys can think of that would be a good fight for 300 chickens? Like giraffe would be kind of tall, but I guess it would happen. But that's not fun.
Giraffe
100
would die
Canadian
quicker
geese.
than the lion.
I think so too. What'd you say, Parzival?
100 Canadian geese versus 300 chickens.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, the chickens probably win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Canadian
That
geese
would
get
be a fun
fucked.
match.
Huh. Okay, here's one. Since it's the ancestor, and let's just say they're turkeys, so they're bigger. How many turkeys to kill a T-Rex?
Yo. A lot. Like, I'm talking
24,000.
1,000.
Do you think they would eventually
A
kill it?
lot.
Do you think they would eventually kill it?
Well, I mean, if you have 200,000 turkeys and 3 days into fighting, it's gonna die from exhaustion. And
I feel like the T-Rex is gonna die of like infection
Natural
rather than
causes.
like the turkeys.
Okay. Then let's go for a simpler one. It would be smaller. How many chickens to kill like a wolf?
Okay.
What do you think, Albina?
Like 30 chickens.
You're overestimating these chickens.
I think you guys are too. I think it would be like 50 to 60. I
don't think 30 chickens could freaking kill me. Like, I'd be able to kick them and punt them enough.
Yeah, but while you're facing one, they're like all coming in at once. No, they would like, especially if you were like naked. You have to be naked. You can't like bring in weapons or clothes, right? They would just rip your skin apart.
You
and
can
would be,
wear a jock strap just for
I
the
know.
sake of that
I
fight.
feel like I would be able to kill 30 chickens.
Look, I feel like I'm taking at least 20.
Like I'm gonna get bloodied for sure. Like believe me, I'm gonna get my skin.
How are you
torn
killing
up.
them? How are you killing them?
I'm gonna grab one, break its neck, and use it like a fucking mace, and I'm gonna be fucking using
Yeah,
a
I'm
chicken
gonna
to kill
be-
chickens.
Yeah, and you know they're gonna be like climbing. They're gonna be like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna kick them. I'm gonna.
Yo, my family's from
Swat at
Cuba,
them.
dog. Fucking, I will fucking break a chicken's neck and use it to.
Yeah, it's
fucking
not like the
kill
chicken's
the
actually gonna
chickens.
be able to knock you over. Like, I don't care how many chickens there are. I don't think they can. I mean, maybe like 200 can bulldoze me over, but not 30. Like, 30 chickens aren't gonna like bring me to the ground to where they could really like get my neck and my eyes and shit.
They
Okay.
fly though.
How about this? How many people could kill a great white shark by hand in the water? Like, how many people do you think it would take to kill a full-grown great white shark by hand? That's all that you have in the
One.
water. What?
Yeah, sharks are pretty easy. You just punch them in the eyeball and they get knocked out, and then you kill them.
Just make sure they stop moving forward.
Yeah, you just gotta stop them from swimming.
If you
Like,
think that you're underestimating fucking chickens.
okay, sharks they have a very fatal flaw. Like, it's very common that people just punch them and they get knocked out. Like, you just punch it, it gets knocked out, and then you kill it.
You turn it upside down and it's paralyzed.
Sorry, I want to go back to the epic versus 30 chickens fight.
What?
Approximately how much do you weigh?
I weigh 220 pounds.
Oh
Okay,
my
so
God.
if we're taking prime of their lives chickens,
Oh
30
my-
of them would weigh more than you. So if they team up together, they can just knock you the fuck over.
Okay. At what speed can chickens really run at? To like
Find out.
Wait, like, is it a normal swallow or an African swallow?
9 miles an hour.
Okay. I need you. Okay, so what velocity is force times, or no, it's speed.
This is exactly how Monty
It's one of the
Python
versions
happened.
of-
By the way, this is
They're gonna
exactly
have to
how
be
Monty
able to-
Python happened. Right here. This is Monty
They're gonna have to
Python.
deploy that much force. Like, it's not like these chickens are going to be a
It's one of those
coordinated
E
battering
equals
ram.
MC squared.
Look,
Equations.
there's just gonna be one sitting behind one of your feet, and it's over.
I think you're forgetting that the chicken's intelligence score is like 1. So like they're not gonna like have a coordinated attack. They're just gonna be flocking around. Some of them are gonna try and fly. They're gonna all be like.
This always
I think I
I'm
happens.
just imagining you getting
And-
hit head by chickens from every direction.
And if I
flying.
could kill like one chicken every 15 seconds, I'm gonna make it through 30.
Aggressive
I'm gonna
chickens
rip
don't
you
need
up.
to coordinate. They just need to get lucky. That's so true.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna take more than 30. I think when we get more into like the 60, 70
But
range.
you're not as
you
tough,
ever been
nor do
hit
you
by a
have the
fastball?
killing power of a lion, and I think like 30 is a good number for lions.
Dude, 30's not enough for a
I
lion.
think you're wrong. I still think.
I think 15 might mop you. I think that if you get just a handful of them that are coordinated enough, and you're going to be focused on the wrong dumb ones.
Okay, wait, hold on. How many chickens do you think you could kill a second? Or like, let's say, how many chickens do you think
A
you could kill in a
second?
minute? Yeah, like every minute, how many chickens do you think you're taking out?
Maybe
With my
3.
hands?
I'll be.
Yeah,
I
bare
think
hands.
maybe 3.
So you're gonna grab one, break its
5.
neck. Okay, so that means that if there's 30, you're killing fucking in 10 minutes. You're taking them out. Granted, probably once you get towards the end, you might be killing them faster, or you might be killing them slower because there's less of them. You got to catch them. Whatever it is, let's just say average of 10 minutes. Do you think that the chickens could kill him in 10 minutes? That's the question. Can 30
Yeah,
chickens
because he
do
could-
enough damage to take him out?
In a vacuum, he would kill that many chickens that quickly. But with
But-
all of the other ones teaming up to hit him, this isn't a video game where one person hits at a time.
I know. I think to actually overwhelm me, we would need more than 30 chickens.
I don't
Also,
think so.
have
man.
you ever
I
been
think
hit
30
by a
probably covers every square inch of you.
Have you ever been hit by a fastball?
Yeah.
Yes.
Multiply that by 30.
What?
How is this chicken hitting me at 90 miles an hour?
No, if it's multiplied by 30, that's 30 times 90. Which would be 2,700?
Can you explain to me how a chicken is comparable
Right?
to a fastball?
It's bigger.
But how is it gonna hit me at 90 miles an
Yo,
hour?
my math is fucking still on point, guys. 2,700. Let's go. Yeah, it doesn't make sense that a fucking chicken is gonna hit anybody at 2,700 miles per hour. If that
I
were
never
the
said that was happening. I was saying each chicken would have about as much force as a fastball. Multiply
Ow.
that by 30.
I don't know where you're coming up with that.
wait, that's
How is a
I-
chicken replicating a fastball?
but that's also not how that works. Just like if
I looked it up on Reddit.
oh god,
Yeah, because Reddit is saying a chicken can do
Yeah,
as much damage as a fastball.
I
did it
looked it up on Reddit. Is your response?
Very
on the I
incredible.
did the math
Oh
Reddit.
my god.
I now concede all arguments. He has won.
Yeah, you looked it up on Reddit. You win. All right, argument's over. Argument's over. Okay, let's get back to
Welcome
D&D.
to the Rollin
Yeah, I think
20s.
it really depends how many chickens at once. Somebody just claimed that their dog killed 15 chickens that were attacking it, so.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
according to Reddit.
saying. That's
Oh,
exactly
that's
what
dog.
I'm saying.
What kind of a dog?
Yo, if a pit bull can kill 7 coyotes or 9 coyotes without even thinking about it, a lion is taking out 60 chickens in like minutes, guys. It's not taking more than 10, 20 minutes to kill 60 chickens.
What
for
I
a
want
lion.
to see is a lion just getting set loose in just a field of chickens and seeing what happens.
It's not going to go well.
Yeah, this person says, having grown up with chickens my whole life, sometimes just a hard blow can break a chicken and kill it almost by accident. So if you can just kick these and kill them almost by accident.
Yeah, dude. Look, I'm not a small person. It will take 45 chickens minimum to kill me.
Okay, this guy claims he was attacked by 30 chickens and he only broke his arm.
Yeah.
And he has a photo of himself.
I can
Yeah,
take
but
out...
Fighting to the death. Were those chickens fighting to the death?
I mean, probably not, but like, if he was able to fend off 30 of them.
I will
Look,
kill
I need to see a
45
picture of
chickens
30
before I
dead
die.
chickens, or I don't believe him. He got attacked by one, fell and broke his arm, and came up with a story.
Bro, I will kill 45 chickens if they come after me to the death before I die.
I think it would definitely have to be more than 30. I would say 50 might be a toss-up.
Why do we have to kill the chickens? Look,
So we
Colonel
can
Sanders
eat the
is
chickens.
fierce.
The chickens were trying to kill us. This is just even Steven. This
This
is
is
okay.
self-defense.
this is
Now,
a
the
Shia
real
LaBeouf
question is,
moment.
how many chickens to kill our D&D party?
Oh,
5.
fucking 500?
Mm-hmm.
I think 5.
We could take on 500.
Yeah, but the thing is, they're all going to get their turn at the same time.
Damn.
Bring it.
Okay.
D&D, that would be way harder.
75. We could take on 75.
Okay, stay tuned in our campaign. Maybe the BBG is now going to be a flock of chickens.
All I know is now my next campaign that I'm writing is going to be all chicken based.
You just show up to a town and everyone's like cockfighting.
Oh, but it's going to be with the root.
Okay.
Is it
well,
just gonna be like actual enemies, but like in like the just like parentheses, like number of chickens it would count as, right? Like fight a goblin, about 7 chickens.
That's their CR. Oh, it's a chicken rating. CR is not.
CR is chicken rating.
It's not a challenge rating. CR is a chicken rating. Oh, thank you for clearing that up. So
But that would also be like comparing Tiamat to 30 chickens.
well, then maybe 30 chickens is enough for a lion. I was wrong. Guys. Oh, that's hilarious. That is fucking hilarious.
Couple more announcements. We're running a couple of competitions in our Discord. We're running an art competition on who can hand draw a beholder the best, and I believe you win a t-shirt.
Yes, that one's a t-shirt, and then there's a scenario game as well that's for a hat.
Mm-hmm. And then isn't there one for a sticker?
Yes, that's a character game sheet. So
Yeah,
anyone
so
can play.
You can come win some merch by participating in our competitions. Well, we should probably make an Instagram post on these because I don't think we have too many submissions yet. But yeah, if you're watching on YouTube, get in our Discord, join these competitions, win some merch. If you don't know what our merch is, you could type !merch and check it out. Anyways, D&D.
Oh yeah.
You guys descend the stairs, following probably the elves as they can see down there. And Lyrael and Illidan, you guys see a hallway before you. This room is dark. There's some unlit torches. Yeah, you see a hallway leading to what appears to be a very large pit.
Excellent.
Whoa, don't walk in there, guys. Oh.
Hello.
And Tori, to answer your question, it could be digitally made, but I would like to see some sort of proof that you did it. Like, maybe if you can make it hold a fork or something. I don't know. We'll come up with something for that.
Yeah.
At least, like, I don't want to like be able to Google search and find this image and be like,
No AI either.
yeah.
Yeah, that's a
no
thing.
AI
No AI.
Yeah, I think I want. We would. What should we do to like prove that they made it?
Well, yeah, if you're gonna do digital, make sure it's like holding like a dice on the 20, like in the middle of the beholder. Or
Well, I mean,
something
the
like
thing
that.
is, AI can like fucking make it do this shit now.
Yep.
Yeah, but we
do
can
it.
also put the picture back into AI and just be like, "Hey, did AI create this?"
Yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't know if that works.
It should work.
We could just ask them to make like a time lapse of it if they can.
Yeah.
Like making it or something.
That's true.
But I mean, what if they like made it and then they realized that they had to do that? Okay. So, anyways,
These were all things we should have thought of before, but that's okay.
yeah. So you guys see a pit. I don't know why it's letting you guys go into the pit. Stay away from the pit. And even with your dark vision, you cannot see the bottom of this. It's completely just darkness. You see no bottom to this pit. There's no railing on the edge. There's a hallway continuing to your guys' right.
I'm on the edge.
And yes, I know if you are human, you definitely cannot see as well in here.
That I believe.
Hello.
I'm on the edge, the edge, the edge. Guys, I can't really see super well, so I'm just gonna go ahead and follow behind by your footsteps.
Yeah, be careful. There's a big pit in here. Don't fall in.
Oh, is that why I hear an echo, echo, echo?
Yeah, I can't really tell how deep it is.
Yeah.
I
don't
wouldn't
want to
fall.
sacrifice and find out.
Do I have anything that will just tell me? I feel like I should.
I'm just gonna flip a coin, copper piece into the pit.
So you guys all that can, you can't really see it. Like
Yeah, I'm waiting for the sound.
But Iliad and Lyrail, you see this coin fall and fall until you can't see it anymore. And you guys don't hear any noise until suddenly, right behind Apollo, the coin just almost comes out of the ceiling and just bounces onto the ground right behind you.
No way. I'm gonna grab the coin.
Check.
I'm gonna grab the coin.
Perception check.
All right. Before I just grab the coin and throw it back.
Yeah.
Is that everybody rolling a perception check?
You can't quite tell like how tattered the coin was before, but the coin looks like it's been slightly like dented and like damaged.
All right.
But it's back.
I'm throwing it back in the hole.
Okay. And just the same, the coin pops out right behind you again.
How does it look?
It looks even more damaged now that you're really looking for it.
All right. Don't jump in the hole, guys. Don't jump in there. I was gonna do it, but
I yell Leroy Jenkins and dive in. Not really.
Okay. Do you want to or do you not? No.
I was like, don't say that to Epic. He's actually gonna make you.
I'm just gonna continue because I don't see any use in staying here and playing around with the hall.
Yo, but the next time,
Oh, muted.
if we have to interrogate anybody, we're just gonna throw them down that pit, make them get hurt, land in the back, and be like, "You want to do that again?" All right, let's go. I'm gonna follow Lyrell.
Yeah, I think we're the bad guys now.
Okay.
I will continue to hear.
As you guys are walking through here, everyone make a perception check.
Bro, can I roll something decent today?
Can you?
Yeah,
I-
get hit.
I don't think so.
Okay. So all of you guys can hear a very loud, repetitive noise. To Gary and Lyril, it sounds like it's almost like a little explosions just repeatedly happening. It's like every couple seconds, you hear. It's almost like the fireworks that you guys shot off a couple episodes ago. And you just hear that repeatedly happening to your guys' north.
I'm gonna ready my bow.
I'm ready my quarterstaff.
I'm gonna ready my root. Sorry, my sword.
Okay. And Gary and Lyril, you can also see flashes of light happening down the hallway.
Ooh.
I'm gonna slowly start inching forward.
Okay. Lyril, as you get closer, draw what you see. You see 3 eyeball statues, and they're repeatedly shooting what looks to be like a fireball in straight lines going across.
How high off the ground is it?
It's like right at, these fireballs are pretty big, like they're the size of you almost, and they're just going and they're slamming into the wall on the other side repeatedly.
I'm going
in
to...
about like a 2-second interval. Like every 2 seconds is, and they're going in an alternating pattern. Like the first one goes, the second one goes, the third one goes.
All right, I'm going to try to time them really quick to see how fast I'd have to run to make it through there.
You're fast enough, but I'm gonna say, to actually time it and perform it correctly, you just gotta make a dexterity save to get past the first level.
Got it.
Can
you
we all
step forward,
Oh, sorry.
and one of the fireballs, it like almost like you could just completely mistime the thing, and it slams into you, pushing you all the way against the wall, and 1 second. Jesus.
Oh no.
Damn.
You take 29 points of damage.
Fuck.
So it's actually shooting actual fire. Can we see this before I ask this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but after it hits you, you're able to roll out of the path.
Oh Oh man. Does it look like a spell is doing this, or is it like something lit in front of it and it's like shooting out sulfur?
Apollo, you can only see in the split seconds when the fireball is going past, so you see a flash. I'll say, you know, after observing it several times over, you could see that it's coming out of a statue in the shape of an eyeball.
And I guess my big question is, because when I'm looking at it, right, my question stems from, do I see any light stemming from like an internal torch? Since I can't see anything else, is there any light from that protruding, or is the fire only coming out when, like, the fire comes out, meaning in my head it would be like a spell making the fire, or like there's something producing it?
You really can't tell. You see like the stone eyeball statue, it like opens up its eye and then a fireball shoots out and then it closes and it just keeps on repeating.
So here's what I want to try once. I want to try to use Mage Hand to use my shield, right? And I don't want to like have it absorb all of the fireball. I want it to kind of hold it over and like shoot the fireball down to the ground. Does that make sense? Like redirect it. Does that make sense?
What kind of shield do you have?
I mean, it's just a standard shield, 6-pound shield.
Yeah, you're not supposed to have the Sentinel shield anymore. Get out of there. I don't see it in your inventory. Do you know what it was made out of?
Should be metal shield. It's not, like a wooden shield is different. Or it's a shield made from wood or metal, carried in one hand, increasing armor class by 2. But I'm wearing, you know, metal armor, so in my head it's a metal shield. That's the only reason why I would have done it, because if not, I'm obviously not holding a wooden shield up to fucking
Alright,
fire.
so I need you to describe how exactly you're doing this.
Okay, so my idea is to essentially have Mage Hand grab the shield, and the opening where the fire is coming out, I just want the shield not to like be completely in front of it, right? Because at that point it's gonna be too hard for Mage Hand to hold it back, and it's probably gonna, you know, scorch my shield, shit like that, whatever it is. Okay, so really all I want to do is just use it to not have the fireball shoot against the wall. I want to have it like at an angle, so that way it will just kind of shoot down. You know, it still has somewhere to go. Just like use it to deflect down on the ground, so we can kind of just run past it and hop over it a little bit more.
Okay, so how far can Mage Hand go?
30 feet, and it can hold.
Where are you gonna be standing when you're doing this?
So I'm gonna be like right about here on this side. Like probably I'll ask Illidan to move back just a little bit, and then I'll stand here just to see if it works. And
where exactly are you having the shield try and do what it's doing? Like which square here? Like right in front of it?
Yeah.
Or like farther back?
Yeah, so we're gonna go like basically in front of it, and then actually instead of going down, I'm gonna have it shoot up. Now that I think about it, that's gonna be better. And then I'm gonna like watch it do it once, see if it can handle it, and then I'm gonna try to like crawl under on the next one and just crawl through.
Okay, so you cast Mage Hand, and it grabs your shield, and it starts floating up to the fireball. The first one hits it, and it completely pushes the Mage Hand back out of the way, like almost back towards you. You kind of like catch the shield into you, and the fireball just goes right through. It just like blasts right through the Mage Hand's force, and forces the shield right out of the way and almost hitting the ground, but you can probably grab it again.
All right. So timing it is, guys. I was trying to sneak our way through. All right. Well, I guess I'm just gonna try to time it out as well and just follow my. Wait, fuck, God. There's got to be a way through this, because if we get hit by 3 fireballs, dude, I'm dead. But all right, fuck it, let's go. I'm gonna time it. I'm gonna wait till right after it shoots, and as that fireball's dispersing, that's when I'm running.
Okay, dexterity save. You get through, and you're standing next to Lyrael.
All right, cool.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm gonna follow him and run through it. I'm gonna try to time it just like he did.
Okay, dexterity saving throw.
Oh no, I don't like his smile.
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh no.
The fireball just blasts you. It was bigger and faster, and when you actually went for it, you didn't anticipate how deadly this thing was, and it hurts you for 32 damage, and you're able to crawl right up to your friends right after. You are in the most pain that you've probably ever felt. Being a pirate, you've never encountered this sort of damage. Gary and Bucky remain on the other side.
All
Is
right.
this all the way to the ground?
Yeah. It's just like a...
Oh no. Bucky's gonna be
Bucky.
one-shotted, bro.
Yeah.
Bucky's not gonna make it.
I gave Bucky a little handshake, and I say, maybe you should head back to the hotel. And before I even care to see Bucky's face, I'm gonna just fucking do flips through down this hallway.
Okay. Dexterity save. You make it through.
I lay in and I do a little spin.
Oh no, someone bought a drink, you guys.
Drink!
Lyrael, you see Bucky on the other side looking at you. It sees all the pain that you just took. Bucky's looking at you with, like, wondering what to do.
So normally I would be able to see this because I would have Bucky players. What's his dexterity?
Bucky's dexterity is
Dexterity
10.
save. I don't know how to do that math.
So the dexterity save.
Let me
He
just,
probably-
I'm just rolling it just to see.
Yeah, I was
It's
already.
there's no pluses.
But, I'm just gonna tell him to wait there.
Bucky just kind of nods and sits and kind of puts its head down, just watching. Looks a little sad.
Oh,
Oh, Bucky.
Bucky,
Um,
I really don't want you to get hurt, okay?
So there is now still, you guys, it's very loud and disorienting. These fireballs are going off. You know, there's 2 more for you guys to cross to progress on farther.
Huh, okay. Oh god, this might be a terrible idea, though. Okay, here's a question. When I use Earth Tremor, what does it actually do to the ground? Does it just, like, destroy the ground in that area? Like, if I was to use Earth Tremor where the statue is, do you think that would destroy the statue?
In a perfect world, but depending on the roll, you could very easily just knock the statue over and maybe be sending fireballs towards all of you guys. You know, I would say a good roll would have the statue get crumbled or maybe tilt it up towards the ceiling or out of harm's way. But it's kind of high risk, high reward.
Yeah, because really it doesn't roll high damage. The whole point of that is to create difficult terrain and, like, mess up the ground.
I would say I would probably put it into a randomizer on which direction the statue falls.
yeah.
What do you think, guys? I
Ooh,
might be able to knock over some statues. I just don't know how they're gonna fall.
Well,
Right on to Bucky.
I am in pain. So if you can get me out of this, do whatever you need to.
All right. Fuck, but the thing. Okay, I'm gonna try it on the far one, and I'm gonna use Earth Tremor on that one, and I'll use a level 1 spell. Basically, on a failed save, the creature can't get out of the way, but like I destroy the earth in that area, and I want to do it on the farthest statue and just see kind of what happens.
You're gonna do it on the farthest statue.
Yes. Because if it falls, I see that one having the least amount of risk of pointing at us. But if the one directly in front of us falls, it's going to point directly at 3 of us, possibly 4 of us, taking us all out. Where the other one might only hit 1 or none, right? So
okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm gonna roll a D10.
All right.
Here's I'm gonna just lay it out so it's nice and clear. We got, if it's a 1, it's pointing this way. 2, 3,
Okay, so 10
4,
is pointing straight down.
yes, and so on, like that. And then
so basically
9 is straight down and 10 is straight up. So.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. All right, so anything besides 1, 2, or 3, and we're Gucci.
Yep.
All right, go ahead. Let's see what happens. Or do I roll it?
I'm gonna roll it.
All right, let's see what happens. Let's go, baby!
Okay. This statue points into the corner, and it's repeatedly shooting fireballs that direction.
Do we risk doing another one?
Well,
I'm gonna take the time to do a cure wounds on myself.
Okay.
Fuck. Okay, so
We'll roll it momentarily.
Yep, go for that.
You all can tell me. You want me to try to do one more? I can, but there's a risk. We got lucky on that one. At least now we have one not pointing at us. Do we just deal with the other 2 like normal, or?
I can't tell if I'm targeting myself or not.
You are not.
Control clicking is not.
There, it's going off and on, off and on.
Oh, okay. Is it on?
Okay. That's on. Yeah.
Cool. I just wasn't getting any feedback on my end, so I wasn't sure. I'm gonna cast it at 2nd level.
That was a good roll.
Okay. You heal by 12.
I'll take it. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna let them do the whole risk reward thing.
Well, what do you guys think? Do I do another one?
Well, this one's shooting away from the corner that we're hiding in, right?
This one, number 3 is now shooting into the northeast corner, but number 2 is still shooting in a straight line to the east.
Okay, this is a stupid question, but we can't just like walk behind the fucking thing, can we? Like, can we go here?
Try.
What do you mean we can try? Is there space?
Yeah, is there space?
There appears to be a narrow passage, but you
well,
have
shit.
to squeeze through.
Yeah.
I'll try.
A little space.
Who's going first? Bucky or
I'll try. I'm the
Apollo.
least hurt. I'm the least. Ooh. You want Bucky to go behind the other one?
Well, unless you say something out loud, I wouldn't know that you're trying that until you either try it or tell us. So
I'm just gonna do it. I'll try to sneak behind it, but I'm gonna like duck underneath the eye.
Wait, what's the ground made out of?
Cement.
Okay.
Or like brick, or it's almost some sort of tile-ish thing.
I was gonna say he could burrow, but he probably can.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to shimmy behind it here.
So are you trying to be sneaky in any way, or are you just trying to be efficient? How are you going about this?
Well, I definitely want to stay below eye level, but I'm just trying to be like efficient. I'm trying to get through quickly, and I want, if the eye is going to turn around and face me, I want to try to like just be below that level. So like obviously the other way it's going to be shooting out. You know, it's shooting repetitively, but like, yeah, I just want to try to like stick one leg through, grab myself, and like shoot myself through. You know.
Okay. You stick one leg through, and you can notice that the eye starts, like the whole top part of the statue starts to rotate.
Guys, go now!
You could either pull it back, or you could keep going.
How fast is it rotating?
It's pretty fast. It's like, you wouldn't be able to get through in a split-second moment.
Okay, I'm gonna pull my leg out, but then I'm gonna try something. I want to, let's like really quickly try to like hammer Pitten in the wall right behind it and see if it starts to turn again.
From your knowledge on how fast this thing was turning, you don't
It's
think
too
you
fast.
can get a hammer strike before it will blast your hands.
Then like let me swing a longsword back there. Like I just want to swing the longsword through to see if it kind of like looks back real quick.
Okay. So you swing your sword?
Yeah, I'm gonna obviously the longsword's got some distance, so you know I'm gonna be like here and I'm just gonna be like, woo!
Yeah, so the eye flips around and it blasts your longsword with the fireball, and the fire does shoot along the wall a little bit towards you. It's about to like sear your hairs. Make a dexterity save with advantage.
Alright, that was literally faster though than my leg. That's why I'm a little confused.
It was a faster motion.
What do you mean?
The eye appears to be responding to how fast the movements are.
Okay.
So, like, you stuck your leg in slowly, and it wasn't as quick with the swipe of the sword. Yeah, you were able to pull your hands away before the fire touches you. But it did have the eye's attention momentarily.
Yeah, well, that doesn't make sense. Alright. I don't know, you guys tell me. I'm gonna let you guys kind of handle this.
At this point, I'm back on our risk reward. Is that going to be our best bet?
So Apollo, Illidan is trying to convince you to Earth Tremor it.
Oh, I mean, we could try, just don't... If it shoots at us, we're fucked. You know, and then I'm, like, limiting myself on spells. We got rid of one. I mean, I can do it, but...
At this point, we're trapped in between two. So, we either do it, or we're stuck here.
I mean, we can try to run through and just see what's on the other side.
True. Either way, then we still have to get back through.
Well, there might be an exit over there. We're always finding exits through the tunnels.
Or can we look around for a switch?
And I think also if we were to go through, we might be able to do this to them when we're not in such a dangerous area. I think right now we're also kind of sandwiched in, so it might not be great to use the spell.
Well, if I get hit again, I am toast.
Did you just say that out loud? I can help you.
Yeah, I have 12 HP.
Right. Am I untargeting myself? And am I targeting him?
Yes.
Cool. I am going to second level Cure Wounds. Perfect.
Wow. Max healing.
That's huge. Thank you.
You feel very rejuvenated, Illidan.
I no longer feel like a burnt chicken nugget.
Yeah, you just feel like a sunburnt chicken nugget.
Much better. Thank you. Lyrel, you are heaven sent.
Well, I'm leader for a reason.
Alright, so then who's going first?
Did Apollo successfully make it behind the thing? I'm sorry, I missed that part.
He did not.
Okay.
He kind of toyed with it and realized that the eyeball was going to turn and have the same risk of shooting him. Then he tried swiping his sword, and it blasted the wall, and he dodged some flames that came along the wall.
Alright. So unfortunately, Bucky will. So don't want my badger to die. Yeah, I guess I'll try to time it and go through it.
On which side?
So right now I'm on, like, next to it. Which way is it facing? Is it facing back?
Yeah, it's facing.
East.
It's blasting back to the east, but you know that it took just the same amount of time for it to switch directions after observing Apollo.
Alright. So there's,
And
like,
it was
no
more of a
delay
squeeze.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna go this way around it.
Okay, dexterity save.
You got it, boss.
Ooh, we drink on 1s and 20s.
Yeah, we drink on 1s and 20s. So, yeah, Apollo, Gary, Illidan, you watch Lyrael just, like, slide right through these fireballs perfectly, and she runs right past the other one that's firing straight into the corner, and she gets through, and then you guys hear a little click, and all the statues slide into the ground and stop, and you're free to walk through the hallway. But it was just the most amazing dodge of these fireballs you've ever seen. But then, echoing through the halls, you guys all hear a voice. It says, "Foolish mortals, what are you guys doing here? You should run while you still can."
Oh, also Bucky's coming to join us again, because he can.
Sounds welcoming.
Well, I'm gonna ready my bow again.
Yeah, I walked through and did you guys hear that?
No, it must have been in your head. Yeah, we definitely heard that.
Yeah, I heard something.
Shall we investigate?
That's our job.
Maybe just respond, Lyrael.
Cool.
I've done enough running today. Why do you want us to leave?
You just hear silence.
Okay, I replied. Nothing happened. Forward, I guess, because it's our job.
Shall we go pay him a visit?
So,
I'm on my way.
Okay. You guys get up to right in front of the two. You're going too far, Apollo. Stop. I'll restrict your movement. I know it's dark. Here, it's really dark. You could barely see Apollo.
I'll go as far as I can. Just stop me whenever.
Okay. You are right here.
Okay.
So, you can see, just like before, there is a big pit with about a 5-foot gap, and then there's a platform, and then like a 5-foot gap, and then a platform, and so on. And you can see that it makes a turn after the first 3, and then there's another 3. So pit, platform, pit, platform, pit, platform.
do have a 50-foot rope. If we can figure out something to do with that.
Too bad Gabriel isn't here. He had a nice long plank of wood.
Yeah, I can't see anything, Lyrell, so this is all on you.
Well, first thing I'll say is don't go forward. There's a large fall if you do. You said you have rope?
Yes, I have a 50-foot hempen rope and a 50-foot silk rope. If we can get it across somehow.
I was
Maybe.
gonna say, I'll try to cross. If I fall, I want the rope tied to me so I don't, continue to fall.
We can do that. I can tie the rope around you so that if you miss, we catch you. So then I'm gonna pull the rope out and hand it over.
Alright, I will tie it around my waist as best as possible.
I'll say you guys are pretty capable of tying a very good knot.
Welcome in, 20 sides. Yeah, I'm not sure where Gary's at right now.
Yeah, he kind of vanished. Hopefully he's not asleep. But I know his mic is muted. We can see his red light on it. So when he gets back, make sure to call him out on that shit. No.
Strange.
So the rope is tied around you. Are you guys just gonna try and hold it, or are you gonna try and secure it somewhere, or how are you guys?
It to Apollo.
What?
I'm gonna secure it to Apollo.
Okay.
Yeah, I
so
don't
the rope's
weigh much. I'm gonna, as soon as it's secured, I'm gonna try to make the first jump. I'm gonna kind of get a little bit of a running start.
I'm gonna help hold the rope that is secured to Apollo.
Yeah, I'll be the security blanket.
But I will
Okay.
help hold.
I'll hold
You
it.
can
too.
make so you're gonna run and try and jump across.
Mhm.
Okay. Can you make an athletics check?
Sure. Wish I could make an acrobatics check. Make an athletics check instead.
So
I
Lyrell
wish I
jumps.
could have made a
Um,
acrobatics check.
Lyrell jumps and comes up a little short. Apollo, make a strength check. So, very, very quickly, Apollo chokes up on the rope and you are dangling above the pit. And Apollo slowly pulls you back to right where you're at.
Alright.
But he caught you pretty quick. Like, he didn't fall more than, 3 feet, even.
Okay.
It was, quick. He just tightened up, planted his legs, and yanked you back up.
Oh, thank you, Apollo.
I got you. Just don't do it again.
Well, does anyone else want to volunteer then?
Why not? I'm already tied to it. Hold on to the other side.
Alright. I'm gonna need a little bit of help if you guys also want to hold on to it, because I'm not all that strong.
Okay, well, we'll say that Gary bear hugs you, Lyrell, and you guys can
Okay.
make a combined strength check. Apollo, make a athletics check. Okay, you jump. You barely even see, but you feel your feet hit ground. Lyrell, you see he lands on the platform. But Apollo, make a dexterity save. So right as you're there, your feet are planted, you feel the platform below you start to move, which makes you jump again. and you jump to the next platform. And that platform you were just standing on falls into the pit. Make another dexterity save.
Oh, we can come once on 20s.
Yeah. You jump 3 more times and make it all the way across, and every platform that you have touched falls into the pit. But about 3 seconds later, all the platforms reappear.
Gonna look at everybody. Good luck, guys.
Well,
This rope is still tied. You've rounded the corner. But now, the rope is making a straight line this way to where Apollo's at. And so you would have to cross a... How far is that? Let me measure. A 35-foot gap with no platforms.
Well, Apollo, should I try to climb across the rope? Or should I try to follow you on the platforms? Do we still have your coin from earlier?
That's a very good question. I think that you should probably go platform, because either way, I could save you with rope, but I don't know. It's kind of whatever you want to do.
If I take the rope so that you can save me, then we have the rope on that side, and they're stuck without any safety blanket.
Not if they hold the rope on that side and you climb across, and we hold it with strength and you just shimmy across. Wait, who's the smallest?
Probably me.
You could tell that Lyrell or Bucky is definitely the smallest, but Lyrell is the smallest humanoid. Bucky's a badger, by the way, Iliad.
I zoomed in and looked. I thought it was
Okay.
So
sorry, I should have made that more clear.
I absolutely love it. Bucky's my favorite. Bucky is my favorite of all of you so far.
I think that if I hold it on this side and you guys hold it on that side, Lyrell should be able to shimmy across. And we have 2 people holding the rope, and then the heavier person shimmies across, and then we just have the other person jump and we pull them up.
All right. Well, then I'll try to shimmy across.
You're heavy. We gotta have Lyrell try it. She's the smallest. You're quite literally the biggest.
So then I'll have to stay and hold it while Lyrell, you climb across.
All right, we'll try.
Okay. I think this. How are you gonna crawl across this rope?
Kind of like you see soldiers in training do it. Like wrap their legs around it and like hang under it.
So you're gonna kind of like link your arms, like your hands like this on one side, and then your legs like crossed on the other side.
Yeah.
And just
yeah.
shimmy like that.
Yeah. There's
Okay.
gotta be a name for it, but I don't know what the fuck it is.
Let's have that be acrobatics.
Yay. No.
You get about, we'll say an eighth of the way across the rope.
Oh wait, shit! No, stop talking. I have inspiration. It's a D6, right?
You have inspiration?
Yeah, I don't know why I have inspiration, but I have inspiration. I think it was given to me like last episode or something.
Yeah. Well, fine.
Not like it's gonna matter much, but here we go. D6, right?
If I gave it to you, I think it's a D8, but that.
Oh yeah, that must have been what it was. You inspired the entire group or something with a song.
Yeah, but I think that only lasts an hour.
Yeah, I think
10 minutes.
I kind of want to rule that it's expired.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, it's only 10 minutes.
Yeah, I think, I'm sorry, Lyrell, but you lose your grip and you fall into the pit. and
Start
3
working.
seconds, you guys all see Lyrael disappear, but 3 seconds later, Lyrael almost flops onto the ground right next to you, Iliad and Gary and Bucky. However, Lyrael, you took 3 damage.
That's bad.
Well, are you okay?
Yeah, I'm surprisingly better than I thought it was. Considering
Yeah,
I
and
just
what you
attacked.
saw when you were like falling into this pit, you know, it was really dark all the way, and then you just almost saw like just a complete like white light, and then you were back here. You were very confused on what happened. But it
I
hurt
guess
you.
I'll try it again. Unless one of you two want to try it.
Well, if you and Gary are both holding it, I can give it a shot.
I'm sure Gary can probably hold me. So yeah, we'll do that.
All right. Well, then I'll go ahead and try and shimmy across myself.
Okay, make a acrobatics check.
Oh, that works.
And
We drink on 1s and 20s.
you know, you guys are really believing his pirate story, as they are pretty known for being able to shimmy across ropes and with ease. It's just in a perfect rhythm. You watch Iliad go hands, feet, and inchworm his way across this rope rather quickly. And Iliad makes it to the other side. And we drink on 1s and 20s.
We drink on 1s and 20s.
Alright, I'm gonna feel not entirely inspired because I'm probably gonna be a poopy head about it, but I'm gonna be inspired and try it again.
Okay. Acrobatics. You take another point of damage. And end up right back where you were.
I tried to shout words of encouragement. You can do this.
Yeah. Roll
I'll do it
performance.
again.
Roll performance. Half nut.
Oh.
I'll allow a D4 of encouragement.
Yay.
Yay.
Here we go. Not even gonna
You
roll.
fall
I'm
right
not
back
even
into
gonna
this
fucking
pit,
roll.
taking another 2 points of damage. You can keep them rolling if you want, unless you want to try the other route, or...
Well, that's fucking worse.
No, at this
You
point,
do
I'm gonna
this.
look at you and give you actual inspiration. Be like, look, Lyrel, this is the time. All right, you got this.
Alright, here we go.
You now get a D8.
D8 of inspiration.
That's too funny.
And Lyra, this pep talk from Apollo gives you what you need to get across the rope, leaving Gary and Bucky on the other side.
Well, he's a nimble fucking monkey.
Do we know what the hell is going on with...
He said he had to poop like
Okay.
10 minutes ago.
I'm just gonna roll these for him to...
he's
Grab
sick.
Bucky and hold him while we pull him
Yeah.
across.
That's a tough one. I think Bucky's gonna try and shimmy the rope.
Okay.
Because Gary knows he needs the rope tied around him to get across, and Bucky can't hold the rope for him. So Gary's gonna have to take the platforms, and he doesn't want to fail the platforms so many times with Bucky in his arms that he thinks it's safer to send Bucky across the rope.
Well, you heard it first, folks.. If Bucky dies here, DM killed my companion.
So, is acrobatics just dex?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, he says he's sick in the bathroom right now, so he may not be able to
Okay.
come back.
Unfortunately, Bucky goes across and he slips and falls into the pit, taking 3 points of damage. And you can hear him. He's like, I don't know if I should try that again. What do you think? And he's looking at Gary. Gary's like, come on, little guy.
Wait.
You got it.
I want Gary to just tie the rope around his waist and hold Bucky and just like jump so we can just pull the rope back real far and just drag him up.
Okay.
What if the whatever portal is throwing him up is less?
Well, but he's going to jump towards us and we're going to run back. So that's 35 feet, right? So if we run back, if he's able to clear 4 or 5 feet, by the time he even starts falling and we pull more, we've probably got 10 feet before he even starts reaching the bottom.
Yeah, I can run at 35 feet. So.
Yeah, so that's
okay.
why.
So you guys are all going to pull the rope and run to the side while Gary jumps out.
Yeah,
with Bucky.
To try to just pull them both towards us so they're limiting the amount of fall and just, So at the same time while he's in the air, we're trying to pull him towards us to generate more and then pull him up.
Okay, Lyril, after all of your adventures into the pit, you felt like it was about 20 feet is when you started to get ported back.
Alright.
So you guys know that you're gonna have to prevent them from falling 20 feet down, and they're gonna be swinging on a 35-foot rope on the end. So you guys know you have to move 15 feet and then be able to hold your grip at that 15 feet to not slide backwards at all from the weight of Gary and Bucky. Does that make sense? So first, you guys are going to be able to run over to the side while he's free falling, because there's no tension, the rope is slack. And then you're going to have to catch it and avoid being slid 15 feet. We'll say... How am I going to do that?
And the idea is also for him to jump towards us to give us more leeway, too.
Okay, so he'll make a... Let me look up long jump real quick. Okay. I always forget. So it's strength score plus the speed, and he's very fast. Hold on. Long jump. If you move 10 feet before the jump, you can make a long jump. So he has 40 feet of movement. So then he will have... And he can leap then 15 feet. So he can leap 15 feet across. Oh, if height of the jump doesn't matter, you can just do a DC 10 strength check. We'll just do this. Okay, so he can leap 15 feet, which would bring him to about there, which you guys need to move the third. You guys got to move 15 feet as well, and then you got to not be slid backwards. So I think all three of you will make a strength check, and let's have you just beat a 20 combined. Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're there.
I helped.
Yep. So yeah, Gary grabs Bucky and they leap, and then you guys go and you hold your ground, and you then all pull Gary and Bucky onto the other side. Gary is stuck for some reason. There we go. Okay. You guys find yourself in another squarish room. Let me click off of Bucky so I can see the map. Gotta click on one of these elves. There we go. Okay. And you walk forward, Lyril, and you see now a whole pattern of those similar platforms.
Oh, well, wonderful.
Yeah, you see a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and there are 4 rows of 5.
Well, assuming they're like the last ones. Somebody hand me the rope. I'll try to run across. Let's see if we can't do it again.
Shouldn't I be the one to go across since...
Now, if you want to, you can definitely go do it.
I mean, if you want to go first and see what happens, you know, I'm totally cool with that. I'm just saying.
Look, I'm here for the science.
All right, go for it.
I'm on the team already.
Go for it.
So I'll take the rope from Apollo and take a little running start and try to just run across and jump across.
Okay.
Assuming that they're like the last room where they disappear after 3 seconds and just run straight across.
Okay. Make your first athletics check to jump onto the first platform. Okay. You land on the first platform. Now make a intelligence check. Okay. And quickly, you realize that this is slightly different than the last time, as you see this platform fall, and this one fall, and this one fall. So you quickly jump to the right, as that's the only remaining platform. Make a athletics check. Okay, you make it to that platform. The eraser in this thing freaking sucks. Let me just do that. And make an intelligence check.
Oh no. Oh no.
Okay,
Oh,
so
no.
you're looking to see which platform is going to fall next, and as you're standing on it, you see that the other platforms that fell do rejuvenate, but then some of them start to fall, and while you're trying to process what happens, you fall in the pit. But you do catch that this platform was the one to not fall next time. But you are back at the beginning, and you take your 1 damage.
Do you want me to try this time?
Yes. Well, now we know where the first 2 are that you need to get to. Hopefully you're a little bit faster than I am.
All right, I'm gonna jump to the first one and look at the next one that he mentioned and go from there.
Wait, which one are you jumping on?
This one.
As you jump onto that one, it falls immediately.
What?
And you take 1 point of damage and are back at the start.
All right.
Well,
That looks
What
like
is with these fucking D10s? Jesus Christ.
they're beautiful.
They're all rolling ones.
So then it seems we have to start in the very middle platform and work our way over.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to try again, or do you want me to go for it?
No, I'll try again. Hey, also, albino message that he's sick in the bathroom, so I don't think he'll be coming back.
Okay, well, I mean, we only got 30 minutes left, so we'll just have him tag along and see if we can get a little farther.
Cool. All right, so yeah, I'll jump to the first one.
Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna keep doing the athletics checks, or I'll have you make one to get back to where he made it to. So one check for these 2 jumps. Yeah. So you're on this platform, and then you jump to the next one. You're right here. Make the intelligence check.
Oh, it's not gonna go up.
And you're trying to see what platform is the remaining one, and you fall in the pit. Taking 5, but you know now that this one is the next one to go to.
All right. Well,
You're up, buddy.
since you got us a step farther, I guess I'll take this turn. And I'm gonna follow him and aim to get to that last one that he had seen.
Okay, make one athletics check to get all the way up to there. Okay, you make it all the way to this platform. Intelligence check.
No.
You fall in the pit. Taking 6 points of damage. Let me add that to you.
Who would have thought the pit was the most dangerous obstacle?
And you know the next one to go to is right here after that.
Alright, as soon as he falls, I'm just gonna start going and try to make it back to that same spot that he was at.
Okay, Lyra, you're just letting this happen?
Currently, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I'm quite hurt. While he's doing it, I'm gonna do a cure wounds.
On yourself?
Yeah, I'm pretty hurt. Am I targeting myself?
1 second. Apollo, you fell in the pit. Yes, you're targeting yourself. Apollo, you take 6 points of damage.
When I watch Apollo fail, I go to try again.
Okay, athletics check. You make it all the way to this platform. Intelligence check. You fall in the pit.
Alright, now I'm gonna try this.
Okay, but that's the next platform.
Athletics.
And you take 9 points of damage.
Never mind.
You
I'm gonna let Apollo do it.
very... No, not you. That was Illidan.
No. I'm going to let Apollo do it and cure wounds Illidan.
Okay.
Alright, yeah, I'll go for it.
Am I targeting him and am I not targeting myself?
You're targeting yourself still.
Okay,
you're good now.
Myself?
You're good.
Am I targeting him?
Yeah.
Oh.
Apollo,
I'm sorry.
you take 4 damage. Because we drink on 1s and 20s.
We drink on 1s and 20s.
Man, this pit's wearing you guys down.
Alright, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I gotta go refill my drink.
Lyra, you fall in the pit. 8 points of damage. Yikes.
Well, I'm just gonna send it. I got more. Where's my hat?
See it? You make it.
Let's go!
You make it to right here and make one more athletics check to just clear the final gap. No. And we drink on 1s and 20s.
Dang, son. Alright, I'll just
You take 12 points of damage.
Oh my lord.
I'm just gonna try to get across.
Ready to die, apparently.
I'm going to cure wounds him again.
Apollo, you are there, and all the platforms turn into a solid bridge when you make it across.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
And you guys you guys all get across, and you hear a voice booming through the halls. Impressive. I didn't think you guys would even make it this far.
I didn't realize Lyrell was super hurt too. Fuck.
I'm also very, very close to being out of spells.
Okay. Yeah, then I'll use healing spells on both of them. I'll cure wounds both of them because they're both fucking really hurt. Using 2 more of my level 1 spells.
Oh no.
Actually, I'm gonna. Yeah, I gotta do level because I can't use 2 levels 2 spells right now. Let me just target you guys. Lyrell and yeah.
I used all of my level 2 spells to cure us.
Okay, yeah, both of you
Because
guys.
I'm a
got
ranger,
7.
I have like 4
Oh, you're
spells.
healing me. Thank you.
Yeah, I healed both of you. I used
both
2 of
got
them.
healed.
Thanks.
So upon hearing that voice and getting healed, how about we end our session right there, so we don't progress too much farther without Gary.
Yeah. Poor guy.
But yep, tune in next week for episode 17 and to see if they can make it through this very intricate Thieves Guild. Yeah, we will be. Oh no, we won't. I'm sad. Dragons of Stormwreck Isle officially ended last week as the party defeated Tiamat in that campaign. So we're taking a break on Wednesdays for a little bit, but we'll be back next Tuesday. Shreddy's going to send us off with a raid right here. I'll get this episode edited hopefully this weekend and up onto YouTube. We love you guys. Really, we appreciate all the support, and it's good to be back. Glad we were able to get this campaign going again.
Glad to
Nick,
be back.
are you having fun?
Oh yeah, I'm having a ton of fun.
Yeah. I know there's a lot of learning and figuring out what the hell is going on in this campaign, but that's part of your character, so I'm sure you'll get tidbits as it goes on.
Yeah. It makes it more fun because you guys know what's going on, and I'm just blowing into town.
Yeah, but really, thank you for filling in.
Oh, absolutely.
You're the best.
Much appreciated.
Yeah, and you did a great job too, by the way.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. No, I appreciate you guys having me. It was a ton of fun.
Yeah. So if you're watching on YouTube, let us know what you guys think of Nick. If you think he sucks, let him know.
You won't be back next week.
Yeah.
Give me all the heat. I want it all.
Yeah. So let's hear it.
All right,
okay.
y'all.
You found someone to raid?
Yeah, we're gonna send it off to ADHD Adventures. Sending off in 3, 2, 1.